Everybody, welcome back to Game 3 of our Survivors playing Blood on the Clocktower here on RHAP. I'm Rob Sestrino, and we have another elite panel of Survivors here to play the old Blood on the Clocktower. Let's welcome them in and say hello to Stephen Fishback here at the top of the grimoire. We have Christian Hubicki back again with us. First-time player, Gabby Pescuzzi, first time with us here on Blood on the Clocktower. Owen Knight is back once again. Dwight Moore, we're excited to welcome in Kane Fritzler. PG Law is back with us. Emily Flippin is here with us. Of course, Marianne Okic is back with us. And Franny Marin is here. And we're going to be led here today on this wild ride by two great storytellers from the Pandemonium Institute. That is going to be Ben Burns and James Mercado. Welcome back. Are you ready? Do you have a lot of fun in store for these survivors today?
No, exclusively pain and misery, I'm afraid, Rob.
That's just how we like it. Okay.
Oh, we change it up a bit.
Yeah. Are we ready to get rolling and let everybody know what roles they're playing in today's game?
No, wait. Before we start, Rob, I need to say something. Emily Flippin got married on Friday. This is her honeymoon. So let's all congratulate Emily for...
No!
Wow.
Oh, my God. Congratulations.
Wow.
This means nobody gets to beat me. If you are not on my team, you are throwing it, okay?
Exactly. This is my gift.
Yeah. Then what powers does the newlywed have?
Large amounts of sympathy, I imagine.
I'm dead first.
Okay. All right. So with that, are we ready to let everybody know what roles they're playing in today's game?
Let's go.
All right, let's learn about our roles for today's game. We got Stephen Fishback, the Baron.
The Baron, whose ability reads, there are extra outsiders in play, plus 2 outsiders. So it's pretty simple, this one. There should be 0 outsiders in the 10-player game. However, because the Baron is in play, we instead have replaced 2 townsfolk characters with 2 outsiders.
We have Christian, who is the Virgin.
The Virgin, whose ability reads, the first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately. So, the first time anybody nominates the Virgin, if that person is a townsfolk, that person's immediately executed, we go straight to sleep, the day ends, the night begins. That sounds bad, but it's actually incredibly useful because it's one of the few ways that a player can objectively prove that they are the character they're claiming to be. There's no way that can happen unless the person who's been nominated is the Virgin, making it actually really powerful.
Gabby Pescuzzi, she's the Recluse.
The Recluse, whose ability reads, you might register as evil and as a minion or demon, even if dead. Pretty simple, that one. It's an outsider, and if other players interact with the Recluse, if Empath sits next to the Recluse, or if the Recluse is executed and the Undertaker learns what they are, they might instead show up as a baddie. And it can be any baddie we like because it specifies minion or demon. And we probably will take most opportunities to give misinformation because that's our job.
Here's Owen, the Imp, today.
Owen the Imp, our demon, whose ability reads, each night choose a player, they die. If you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes the Imp. Pretty much does what it says on the tin there. Each night the Imp will kill someone, probably. If they kill themselves, a minion becomes the new Imp. So if the demon feels like the heat's on, they're going to be executed, they can pass that baton along to one of their buddies.
Dwight is the chef today.
Our chef, whose ability reads, you start knowing how many pairs of evil players there are. So for the purpose of pairs, neighbors, and the like, this is a circle, and the chef learns how many pairs of evils there are, so that means how many baddies are sat next to each other. So interestingly, in this setup, we can show a chef a 1, because we've got 2 baddies sat next to each other at the top there, or we can show them a 2, because our Recluse, who can register as evil, neighbors the demon.
Here's Kane. He's our saint.
Saint Kane, whose ability is, if you die by execution, your team loses. That's our second of the 2 outsiders there, and if Kane is executed, so if Kane's voted to death during the day, the good team immediately loses, the game ends.
Here's the Raven Keeper. It's PG.
PG, the Raven Keeper. If you die at night, you are woken to choose a player, you learn their character. So if PG can bait the demon into killing her in the dead of night, she'll get to wake up, point at a player, and we'll tell her what character that player is.
We have Emily Flippin, who's the Undertaker.
The Undertaker, whose ability reads, each night you learn which character died by execution today. So Emily will want to get people executed because at night she can dig them up and find out what character they are.
Appropriately, Marianne is the Empath.
The Empath, whose ability reads, each night you learn how many of your 2 alive neighbors are evil. Pretty simple stuff. On night 1, obviously, the Empath currently neighbors a goodie and a baddie, so they'll probably learn a 1 unless some shenanigans occur. But if the Empath's neighbors die, they skip over and get a read on the next person along.
And watch out for Franny. She's the Poisoner.
The Poisoner. Each night choose a player. They are poisoned tonight and tomorrow day. So each night the Poisoner will wake and pick someone, and the person they pick, their ability won't work properly. So if they're a character that does a thing, if they're, for example, the Virgin, then that execution won't happen because they're poisoned and their ability doesn't work. But crucially, if they're a character that learns information in the night, like, for example, the Poisoner's neighbor, the Empath, we will wake them up and we can lie to them, and we almost certainly will lie to them if they are poisoned.
So those are all the real roles for the players, but what bluffs does the Imp have at his disposal?
We've given Owen 3 roles that he and his teammates can claim to be. The first one is the Fortune Teller, which reads, each night choose 2 players. You learn if either is a demon. There is a good player that registers as the demon to you. The next one is the Monk, which says each night choose a player, not yourself. They are safe from the demon tonight. And the last role we've given Owen is the Slayer, which is once per game during the day, publicly choose a player. If they are the demon, they die.
Let's bring in Owen, the Imp, today. Such a nice guy. Hard to ever imagine Owen as the Imp. Owen, okay.
Hello.
All right, I think you've got your work cut out for you.
I
to
do.
be the Imp, something I think that doesn't come naturally to you.
No, it does not, and I don't think I've ever been the Imp before playing Clocktower. I've been evil, but I've never been the big bad. So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited to hear who my squad is here.
Well, you've got a dream team backing you up here. Sat next to each other, it's Franny and Fishback.
Oh my goodness gracious! And I do not know what they are yet. Correct? I need to find that out.
That is correct. But what you do know is 3 good characters that are not in play.
Fantastic.
So, your bluffs are Fortune Teller, Monk, and Slayer.
Fortune Teller, Monk, Slayer. I'm leaning towards myself taking Fortune Teller, just since I know from the jump and I can start building that world from go. But this is exciting. This is a good crew. We'll see how we do. So as we get ready to go into day 1, I'm going to talk to Franny first. I'm going to use my Fortune Teller bluff as our cover, and then we need to establish if we're going to go with an option where we're building a barren world if we don't have one on our team. So one of the townsfolk thinks that they're drunk, and one of us can bluff as an outsider, or we can just go with the default Fortune Teller, Monk, Slayer. We shall see.
Yeah, this will be an interesting game here today with Owen at the center of it all. I feel like that he does not give off a lot of suspicion as the Imp, and so hopefully that could be some good cover for him.
Yeah, he just seems like an easygoing guy. That charisma makes it easy for you to kind of manipulate people, I tend to find. God, I sound like an absolute sociopath saying that, don't I? But it's true! we know it's true.
Yeah, it goes a long way. Just that ability to fly under the radar, everyone feels sort of safe around you, and people, I think, subconsciously really apply that to what's happening in the game. So hopefully he does really well.
Steven,
Hello.
are you ready to don the evil team once again?
Ready to this time we're gonna win. This time we're gonna, and I'm very excited to be the Baron because I get to like scheme and plot as part of the evil team, but no pressure. No pressure. It's not riding on me. If I die, so what? It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Job already done.
That's right.
Stephen, as Le Baron, your fellow minion neighbors you. It is Franny.
Okay.
And your demon is Owen.
Oh, fun. Okay. Let's see what evil we can wreak.
All right. So we have to talk to Franny.
Yeah, let's get Franny in here.
Hey, Franny, how are you doing?
I'm nervous, but besides that, I'm great. How are you?
Okay. We are doing Very well. Very excited to see what you have up your sleeve today.
Yeah, it's poison is what I have on my sleeve. Lots of poison. Yeah.
Okay, well, before you decide where to leave that poison, let me inform you that your fellow minion is your neighbor, Stephen.
Fellow minion.
Yeah, your fellow minion. This is a 10-player game. There are 3 of you.
Whoa. Okay, and then I learn who my imp is as well.
Yep, and that person is Owen.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, I'm so excited. Well, that throws a wrench in my plan because I was going to poison Fishback. I won't do that anymore.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe don't do that.
Maybe not.
But you do now have to choose who you want to poison. So who's it going to be?
Payback is a bitch. I'm poisoning Marianne.
Okay, Marianne it is.
I want to get Marianne on my side. I want to snow her like she snowed me, okay? Marianne gave me the blueprint last time for how to just gaslight to the end of the earth, and I took notes. I listened. And now the student must become the master.
That was a really good choice. Obviously for reasons that weren't strategic at all, but that doesn't matter to us, because Franny has poisoned the empath who neighbors her. So Marianne is about to get lied to about whether or not Franny is good, which is really handy for the evil team.
Yeah. All right. We've talked to the evil team. Who do we talk to next?
We're going to get Dwight in here, and we've got some choices to make with Dwight because he learns how many pairs of evil players there are that neighbor each other. The truth of that is there is one pair, Franny and Fishback. However, Gabby the Recluse can register as evil, so if we want to, we can tell Dwight that there are 2 pairs. And we probably should, because, we want to use outsiders to confuse things. That's what they're supposed to be there for.
Dwight, you ready to cook today?
Yes, indeed. Let's cook something up.
Okay.
Okay, Dwight. You enter the restaurant and see that there are 2 loving couples waiting for their dinner. So 2 pairs of evil players.
Okay. Give us that face.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just thinking about what this could possibly mean. Surely I'm not poisoned or drunk or anything. This is totally truthful information from you guys.
Obviously,
you would never lie to me.
We would never lie.
We're not allowed to, Dwight.
Oh, of course, storytellers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't lie, storyteller. That makes sense. Great. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
The wheels are spinning, also, and of course that Dwight reacting to 2 pairs knows that there's not 4 evil players in the game. So that's what is causing that reaction from him, correct?
Well, technically, 2 pairs of evils could be 3 baddies in a row. So if Franny, for example, if Franny, Fishback, and Christian were all evil, Franny and Fishback would be 1 pair, and then Fishback and Christian would be the second. So it is mechanically possible for that to be correct information.
Interesting.
In fact, it's mechanically possible for him to have received a 3 in that situation, because then Gabby would also possibly register as evil. That would be a little telling, though. I don't think we would do that.
Okay. All right. Who's up next?
We've only got to wait one more person tonight, and it's Marianne, who is the poisoned empath.
Okay.
So we can choose what we want to say to Marianne. It could be a 0 or a 2, which are both incorrect, or a 1, which is correct. We shouldn't give her a 1 because she's been poisoned. We probably shouldn't give her a 2 because that will seem a bit weird, especially when it reverts to a 1 if Franny doesn't poison her again. So I think a 0 is the sensible number because that will encourage Marianne to be honest with Franny about what she is.
Marianne.
Hello.
Our empath.
I know. I'm an empath, don't you know?
Yes. Okay. How are you feeling?
I'm happy I'm not evil, but I'm sad because my worth is only useful when I'm alive, so I have to get people to trust me, and hopefully they will, but not the people who want to kill me.
Well, Marianne, you'll be pleased to know that you can get your neighbors to trust you because you learn that you neighbor 0 evil players.
Woo! Could I be poisoned? Is it like in the order? Is that a possibility? This is just a game root question.
Yeah, poisoner always wakes first, so you'll always be getting your information after the poisoner's chosen a victim.
That's
if there is a poisoner in play, of course.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that because that might change the way I play. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Woo!
All
Great.
right, you're welcome. Good luck.
So I can trust Franny and Emily, and we're going to do a little girl power thingy going on really subtly, and we'll make it work. I think I'm going to talk to Franny first, try to remove the blood that we might have for some reason. I have no clue why, obviously. And then I'll go and try to get Emily on my side, and we'll make something happen. And we're going to win. I can feel it.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You awake to find, laid in the center of town, the corpses of your 3 town storytellers, which for some reason makes up a quarter of the industry in Ravenswood Bluff. Me, Jams, and Rob. And this is clearly the work of a demon, a story-hating demon. And as we all know, the world is made up of stories, so we can't allow this to happen. So figure out who it was. It was one of these 10, aided by 2 of these 10. Good luck, everybody.
All right.
Avenge them.
Hey, Marianne, you want to chat?
Okay. I think I want to trust you. I think that our
Hell
corner
yes.
is okay. Like, I want to work with you. All the information which I'm going is good, but like I have good vibes, good feelings, and I think that if we can trust each other, it can turn out well.
Yes, I'm just, my strategy now, because I messed it up last time.
Okay.
I'm just picking someone, and you're the person, and you know why
Okay,
you're my
perfect.
person. I'm just going to fully trust you.
Okay.
And
Same.
if something bad happens to me, I'm going to roast
Same.
you really
Okay,
hard
perfect.
in town square.
Don't worry. I'm the same, okay? Do you want to share all our day one information, and then we know that if it comes out, we know that it leaked from each other?
Amazing. Sounds perfect.
Okay. I am the empath. So I
shit.
can see who, like, between each other is like good. I got a 0, which means that you and Franny are both good, which is so I was already trying to work with you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is perfect for me.
You're going to immediately know why I picked to tell you this.
Okay.
I'm just going to go for it. I'm the Undertaker.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go out.
Yep.
We'll be a voting block. We'll kill.
You're
who
the
you
only
wanna
person
kill.
I'm telling. I'm not even including you in my 3.
I'm not gonna tell anyone else. The secret is Zip. This is perfect. Oh, Franny wants to jump in. Want to jump in?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Why not?
Hey, are you
was
fine with Emily, or do you want to
alone.
leave her?
I was alone. I was alone.
No,
No,
that's the worst feeling.
This actually works great because I wanted to talk to both of you and be like, we've been opposed lately. Can we work together
was
this
saying
time?
that. I was literally thinking that. I was like, if we can get some little girl corner coming over here.
Yes.
But girls'
it's
alliances
been
never
bad.
work.
I know. This needs
We're
to
gonna
be the
make
time,
it work.
please.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. We'll be a little voting block.
Yes. Okay.
And the thing is, if this is my theory, if we're a voting block and we all are very obviously working together, and one of us dies, then we know that the information we got was true. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So I think we should now disseminate, and every day we go and try to get as much information as we can. So us 3 get the picture. We all completely, fully trust each other,
and then we just vote
can go
together
and
no matter what.
I love it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Did you learn anything last night?
I did. I do get info.
Okay. I also do.
Okay. I'm not gonna say what exactly I am, but I will start knowing it. But I'll say that much. So,
Okay. I will
so
also.
I'm-
Well, I learned a little last night, and I will also. So
Okay.
I
I
guess
mean,
we
we
can.
gotta-
Do we want to just tell people we heard we're townsfolk, but we were valuable to town, or like? How
Yeah.
do you
Well,
wanna,
I'm not.
'cause
I can get executed today. I'm fine
Oh,
with
got
that.
it.
Yeah. I was purely just start knowing that's it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna like tell people that. I'm not gonna say what my role is to people in case there's Undertaker. I want them to kind of tell me what my role is.
Do you want to share the? Okay.
I'm not gonna share who I saw or anything.
Got it.
But I am start knowing at least.
Okay.
So,
Got it. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we'll
And
link
you said-
back up later.
you said you got info, but you're guessing you're not start knowing because you didn't say that in return.
Correct. Yeah. It's
Yeah, okay.
it's more of a keep knowing.
So empath or fortune teller.
Yes. God damn it, I can't. You know this game too well. Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Do you want me to just? Will you keep it like between us? Actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll check you. Well, I don't need to check you. I do trust you. I checked myself and Franny and got a no.
Anything you want to share?
I am incredibly pro town. I am.
Me too.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy to 3 for 3 if you want. I'm not going to come out of the box yet. There's a time for me to come out of the box. I don't have information. That's about all I can give you. again, I'm happy to use you as a vouch to the extent you're comfortable when that vouch becomes necessary. But I'm gonna be tight right now until I just want to meet people, talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds okay, Kane. I'll tell you, I'll give you a similar kind of information you gave me. You basically told me you have no info and there's a time where you come out of the box. That's not now, right?
Yeah.
Why don't I give you something very similar? My role has not yet been useful. I think it's kind of a similar one-for-one kind of information to what you've given me. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Did you want to trade roles? Do you want to do like the 3 for 3 or whatever what have you?
Yes. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I'll say Raven's Keeper, Undertaker, and Monk.
Okay. Yeah, mine is washerwoman, librarian, or investigator.
Okay, I'm the Baron. What about
Heard.
What are you?
I'm the poisoner. So I poisoned Marianne last night.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay, I'm a little. I was hoping you weren't going to be the Baron because I was going to bluff as an outsider and then try to push a Baron game.
Well, you still can't. Well, you still could because presumably someone knows they're an outsider. So if there's a drunk, you could bluff as an outsider. I'm going to like cause chaos basically because if I die, it doesn't matter. So I'm hoping that one of the bluffs is a first night information roll, and if we'll find out. Honestly, I could even just claim a first night information roll and just be straight up bluff, even if there's another one out there. But
take the Marianne strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
It
well, it didn't work out so well for the exactly.
What's going on, neighbor?
Neighbor, it's good to be with you, neighbor. So I'm happy to. I'm doing fine. I'm happy to share a little bit of information. I mean, it depends on how much you want to share. What do you feel like?
I can share. Mine is in the realm of like knowing people might be a certain role.
Okay, knowing people might be a certain role. Okay, so that's good. Don't write that down. Okay, so my role has not. You actually given me something pretty specific. So you say something. Is this a first night thing?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So roll. All right. So that's pretty specific. I'll give you something pretty similar specific. You're one of 4 people.
Okay.
Actually, one of 3 people. So I'll give you 3.
Ooh, so special.
Right. You're one of 3 people. Okay. So I could be the Undertaker, the Virgin, or the Soldier.
Okay.
Sounds
good.
Am I one of those people you know something about or no?
No, and I am trying not to blow up my spot immediately by seeing who they are, but I'm trying to see what people claim also, if that makes sense.
I mean, look, I won't say other things. I think you're the investigator based on what you're talking about. Which would be really powerful stuff. Is because I met perhaps.
No, I don't know if I'm that powerful, but we'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Well, okay. Well, hopefully at some point your information will come out, whatever it is, because it can narrow down the worlds. So of course, as you know.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
I'm kind of in the later usefulness kind of category, so I am gathering, but I don't know a ton yet. So if you want,
awesome. And have you spoken with Franny yet?
No, I have not.
This is our
little
intro.
Wow. So, yeah. Okay. So Unwin and I were just saying we're both red characters, evil characters. So we'll just bring you to that. No,
that's
just kidding.
Great. Excellent.
So, Fran, I have expressed, and I'm happy to express that I don't have information to share with town. Incredibly pro town, undeniably pro town. And when it becomes necessary, I will come out of the box. That's my word to you before something bad happens.
Okay.
Don't have information to share. Will become useful. But that's where I'm at right now. Happy to 3 for 3. Really just trying to set solid information lines down. And Owen's sitting, who's in a similar boat, going to become useful. Happy to see that. I'm excited for it to happen and I'm happy to 3 for 3 here before we get back out into the public alley. So what's going on with you, Fran?
I'm in a similar boat to you, which honestly makes me suspicious. I don't know that we should all 3 be in the same boat. Seems like the boat's getting a little full.
You know what? Do we feel like building a circle of trust here? Because I'll just go ahead and tell you 2, and I've not told anyone else. I'm the fortune teller, and the reason I'm comfortable saying this, Franny, is because I checked myself and you last night, and I got a no. So I did want to talk to you, but you don't have to say what you are. But we can talk more. But I just feel like information.
I love that.
Information is like it's good to have a tight kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
So unless we have a drunk between Owen or Franny, right, would be the only way that would be.
Well, I guess
potentially
Franny could be a
disrupted.
minion technically, but I'm choosing to believe because like I don't know. I like collaborating with y'all, and I just feel like it's better to have more information out there.
You're somebody that I wanted to talk to.
Really?
Because I have a librarian read on you.
Oh, great. As what?
So you're not one, probably.
Okay, is it a face-up outsider?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the drunk. Oh, thank God. Okay.
It's recluse.
Okay, I think I'm a townsfolk at least.
Okay.
So I am. Wait, did the other person you talked to also say the same thing?
I haven't talked to them.
Interesting.
I'm also trying to see if somebody will claim it.
I want to see that. That would be very helpful.
Okay, so in that
for
case,
me.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I want to see how many outsiders are claimed during the big conversation.
Same. That's very important for me too. Because so it's a base 0 game, right? So putting librarian in is interesting. Putting librarian in a base 0 game, that tells me it's either a Baron or it has to be Baron if you're getting this information.
Yes.
Or they made a major risk, didn't put it in Baron, and someone poisoned you. But I'm gonna believe it's Baron currently, or it's a spy
So I think
game.
there's two. So there's two outsiders.
Or it could just be a spy game, and you pinged off the spy as the recluse. So I want to, I really want to see. Do not talk to your. Actually, talk to your person. See what happens. Or actually do what you want. But I want to see.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We'll talk during the big round.
What I'm saying is, if they don't claim recluse, I really think they're a spy, because that's one way to mess with outside, make us think there's a drunk somewhere when there's not. Because there's only one case of outsider, we're gonna think, oh, there's a second there's a drunk somewhere.
Yeah, I figured I wanted to see how many claims and how many drunks there were.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll just tell you as well. I'm also start knowing info. I'm one of the top 4.
Okay.
So I really want to
you're start knowing. Oh, that's good. Have you investigated people? Not investigated.
Okay. I haven't told anyone else my role. I'll just tell you straight up. I'm the chef.
Okay.
And I got a 2. So I really want to find out where the recluse is.
Okay. I have to tell you, I'm lying. I'm the recluse.
Okay, great. Appreciate that.
Yeah. But I'm glad I talked to you because you're savvy. But I planted that I'm start knowing with a couple people because I wanted to see who would claim outsider. So my logic that I said here is still true, but I am the recluse.
Okay,
but I'm claiming
recluse.
that I investigated people as the recluse to see if anyone will claim recluse. Just because I still do want to figure out the true number of outsiders.
Okay, if you're recluse, then
what was your chef number again?
Chef 2. So that tells me it's either like in a line with you, so it'd be 2 people, or it's a line of 3 evils. Basically, I'm gonna kill Kristen today. I'm gonna go after Kristen just for this. I'm not gonna say what my role is to people, but I kind of want to go after Kristen now, just for the sake of the chef 2. We'll see what.
All right,
I'm not gonna say my role publicly though, because I want to see.
Okay, I won't tell
sees
her.
me later. Okay, cool.
Do you want to share anything? What level? Do you want to give like narrow it down by half, narrow it down by 3, not narrow it down by all, hard claim? What are you feeling right now?
I am prepared. I have hard claim to somebody already.
Okay.
And that's enough hard claiming in my life.
That's right. That's
so
fine.
I'm happy to do a 3.
Okay.
If that is what you want.
Okay.
If you want a hard claim to me, I will never be upset about that, though.
I'm not sure I want
I'm
to hard
trustworthy,
claim it, but I
promise.
definitely want to narrow it down with you. I want to
Okay,
build
I
a
love
basis
that.
of trust, okay?
Yes.
So I can narrow it down to Undertaker,
Okay.
Virgin,
Okay.
Soldier.
Okay. And if you were theoretically the virgin, I assume you're looking for somebody to nominate you.
That would be, if I were the Virgin, that would be a reasonable thing to do. If I wasn't the Virgin and I was the Undertaker, that'd be something I wouldn't be wanting to do to be outed. But
Okay.
those are other things. And if I'm the Soldier, I definitely don't want to be executed because I want to be shot at.
Fair enough. Yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work it out of the world
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
I know you
That
like
sounds good.
information.
Okay. I'm happy to give you my 3.
Okay. All right. What you got?
I am either the Ravens Keeper,
Ooh.
the Mayor, or one of the Outsiders.
Or one of the outsiders. Ooh, any one of the outsiders. Okay, well, if you're one of the outsiders, obviously we'd want to know that because of the good old-fashioned Baron would have to be in play at that point.
Yes, we would want to know that.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I hope, so you did hard claim to someone, so you have a vouch. is what you're saying.
I have a vouch.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust the vouch, but the vouch exists.
The vouch exists. All right, that's good to know. Okay, I don't have a vouch just yet. So, but there are other people I give my 3 to. What's that? Do I want a vouch?
If your 3 for 3 is legit, then I feel like that's a pretty safe 3. I'm not too worried about you.
So I mean, like, if I'm the Undertaker, do I want to be out there? That's the
I
thing.
think if you're the Undertaker, yeah. I mean, I would not tell you. I mean, I would not tell anyone else, of course. But I think you can trust me with that information.
Okay. I mean, I'm the Virgin. What are you?
You're the Virgin.
Yeah.
Okay, I am not going to nominate you. I lied about all 3 of my 3 for 3s. I will tell you that much.
Oh, great. Then what did I just do? Did I just give genius Emily Flippin the key to the game? Is what I just did?
No.
No, you actually came out with information.
I just thought that you were going to claim a different one of that 3.
No, I actually did. That's something I typically do, and I was like, I'm not going to do that this time. I can't do the same thing every time with you guys. And so I am the Virgin. So if we'll see.
Have you found anybody to nominate you? You should probably try to find someone to nominate you.
There are multiple options. I could be the
or
person
you can
to nominate me. If I'd really, that's another play I could make. I'm not sure, but so that would be great. I mean, unless you're the spy, right? You could nominate me. But looking at those 3, are you a person comfortable with dying?
I'd rather not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I hope I didn't give you the keys to the city here. All right. All right. You played me.
I'm safe. I swear.
Emily
I swear.
Flippin.
Okay, you gotta go.
All right. Bye.
Hello.
Hi. I'm the Baron. What are the bluffs?
Oh, you are the Baron. Okay, excellent. The bluffs are...
And Franny's the poisoner, in case you don't know that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm bluffing as Fortune Teller, and I said I checked me and Franny. The other ones are Monk and Slayer. Kane is the Saint. He bluffed Monk, Slayer, and Saint to us, so he is definitely the Saint.
Okay, that means that there could be a drunk. Let's see if there's honestly, like, it might be makes sense for someone to bluff as Recluse.
Mm-hmm.
Although, do I want to bluff Recluse, or do I want to bluff as Monk? Monk is actually a really good bluff.
You are back in the town square, where in a moment we are possibly going to nominate and execute one of these players. If you wish to do that, you will need a minimum of 5 votes because there are 10 of you alive. However, you don't have to execute if you don't want to. So with that in mind, please do feel free to continue talking as a group if you wish, but nominations are open should you wish to make them.
Is there... Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Is there any first night information like that anyone wants to disseminate? I mean, I think in the past, that's been a very useful tool for us to kind of follow the train.
Or also, is anyone want to come out as an outsider potentially that we would like to know about?
Yeah, I think
that's what I wanted to say.
Outsiders is good.
Yeah.
I will remind you, and for the benefit of newer players and perhaps newer viewers, that in a 10-player game, there should be 0 outsiders.
If you're an outsider, you should claim it.
That'd be very helpful.
So I'm hearing a lot of chat from outsiders lately. I carry risk here, but I'm going to hard claim, and I'm going to hard claim publicly because I love town. I am the Saint, and I think I have the little bit of legwork I did. I hope will verify that, but I am the Saint. I'll hard claim as the Saint just to try and take my name off the block. So that is what's happening in my camp. But I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody, but we'll see where that goes. So outsider, it seemed like that was important information. I was trying not to hard claim just because I didn't want to atomic bomb this game. But that's where we're at. So happy to be here.
So that means that there is by proxy another outsider, right?
Yes. Okay, I know who it is.
Okay.
It's me. I'm the recluse. But so I had false claim to a couple people, implying that I was the librarian and was going to check if people were going to claim recluse to me. And I tried this on Dwight, but we ended up having a really good strategic conversation about seeing if any people would claim, and if there wasn't, then that would maybe imply there was a drunk. But Kane hard claimed Saint. I'm hard claiming recluse.
I mean, that of course implies there's a Baron in the game, but we should also be a little bit skeptical of outsider count in games like this. I think just a little bit.
And those are both great, like, evil bluffs.
Second call for
I
nomination.
have a question. So, Kane, we talked like first thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who did you talk to after me?
I spoke with Owen and I spoke with Franny. That's as deep as my fishing net was able to get. I was interested in all of you, truly, and it's just how the game goes. So small net.
So I mean, what you told me is consistent with the saint, but you also seem to imply there was a power involved that would be helpful for later.
No, I think that my what I was trying to express to you, maybe this was on me, just that at some point I would come out of the box, I think is what I said. And I didn't mean that in utility. I meant that in pleading for my life.
I understand that.
That's how you phrased it to me.
He's phrased it to me as well in that way. So, okay.
That's what I have to give. I have no intention to be useful beyond please do not execute me, or I feel it's a tragic misstep.
Is there a virgin out there? Anybody's heard about? Just curious.
I've heard rumors of a virgin, Dwight.
Final call for nominations.
Could they speak up, theoretically?
Do you want to nominate them?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you just publicly claim to us then?
No.
Okay, Emily would like to nominate Dwight.
Emily, tell us why you've nominated Dwight.
Let's just remove this variable now.
Wow. Nothing but a variable to Emily. How do you feel about that, Dwight?
Again.
Well, I would rather confirm the virgin and myself. Yeah, I feel like not giving up the virgin either means I'm not sure what you're doing with this.
You could be the spy. You could be the spy who is trying to confirm themselves potentially.
Correct.
Can we go through again how that works? If the spy nominates the virgin, they die.
The spy might register as a townsfolk, and the virgin's ability triggers if a townsfolk nominates them. So it is possible for a spy to trigger a virgin by nominating them.
I see. Okay.
And all I'm thinking here is that this is like such a Dwight thing.
Emily, are you saying that Dwight is the virgin or not? You're not saying that Dwight is the virgin, Emily.
No. Dwight's not claiming virgin. Dwight is saying that he is a townsfolk, and that if there is a virgin out there and he nominates a virgin, he can die automatically. He's happy with dying. And we will theoretically confirm him and the virgin. But I'm just saying, even if that were to happen, Dwight, I would not trust you as far as I can throw you. I would think you were the spy. So let's just kill you now. You're happy to die anyway. It's great. And I already know who the virgin is anyway.
Dwight, final word before we run the vote.
Interesting socially how you're coming after me when I'm trying to help the town. So I'm very intrigued by this. But like I said, maybe it's a compliment to me. So I'll let it slide.
Okay, 5 is the minimum required if you wish to execute Dwight.
Take it as a compliment, Dwight.
Dwight Hard claimed a role to me that was not this. I missed this whole virgin thing.
He's not claiming virgin.
I know, but when I shared with Dwight the outsider thing, he didn't say anything.
Here's what I would recommend. Dwight,
since I'm already on the block.
Dwight,
yes.
Before the game day ends, nominate me.
Okay. Dwight nominates Christian.
Dwight nominates Christian and is immediately executed and dies.
There we go. Okay. Well done.
So an interesting day, not great for us. 2 confirmed townsfolk out of the gate, so a little dangerous, and I am a little nervous about it.
By confirming me as the virgin, I should be like the most trusted person in town right now. Like I should be, and therefore I might be killed by the evil team because they don't want good people lasting too long into the game. No one's going to doubt what my role is, right? The question is Dwight good? So the only way in which Dwight could not be good is if he's the spy. That's it. We're aware of the spy game. It's a little weird how he jumped on that. We didn't get any info out. It ended the day. I didn't like that.
This helps a lot for me. Chef 2 is at least not drunk info. It could have been poisoned, but it's not drunk info. Christian as the virgin is next to the recluse. So at least on one side of the recluse is a confirmed good player. So to me, there is one pair of evil players elsewhere on the board. At the very least. It could be 3 in a row, but it could be Gabby and Owen. Owen is a variable currently. Claiming fortune teller, of course, but we'll come to that later. And the night death is going to be very helpful to see where this pair could be, of course, elsewhere on the Grim. But this is very helpful information in terms of where this virgin was placed.
I love this little voting block that I have created with Marianne and Emily. Am I standing on the shaky ground of a women's alliance? Yes, I am. Am I intending to absolutely decimate that women's alliance? Yes, I also am. And, does that make me feel any sort of way about my womanhood? No, it does not. Because, the strongest and most powerful women know when it's time to blow shit up.
So, Ben, that was a rather abrupt way to end the first day. For people who are new to the game, could you just explain what just happened?
Yep, so Christian is our virgin, whose ability reads, the first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately. That was the first time Christian was nominated, and the nominator was a townsfolk. It was Dwight the chef, and so Dwight was immediately executed, and we went straight to sleep. That proves that Christian is the virgin. It makes it very, very likely that Dwight is a townsfolk. And what I really like about that is that Dwight is a chef who learned that there are 2 pairs of evil players, and we have a corner of ladies all voting as a block, Franny, Marianne, and Emily, who have all agreed to back one another up. And so I think that Dwight's suspicions will inevitably head over to that corner now, because Emily went up against him straight away.
Okay, and Jams, do you feel like that this is trending very favorably for the town at this point?
I think it could be, yeah. It's a very strong piece of information that Dwight has, and Dwight, because the Virgin specifically can only have their ability happen if they're nominated by a townsfolk, Dwight now knows that he is not the drunk. So the only way that his 2 could be wrong is if somehow there's a recluse involved in it, or if he specifically was poisoned. And if he was poisoned, that means no one else in the town was poisoned on the first night. So that's really, really powerful information that Dwight's got that he can use to his advantage. But as Ben mentioned, he still does have to figure out exactly where those 2 pairs of evil players are in this circle.
A lot of intrigue here going into night 2. Who do we call in first?
Franny's up first. Poisoners always go first. Let's get her in here.
We're going Marianne again. We're sticking with it.
I thought you might. Presumably, is that to maintain your little corner club that you've got going on there?
Yeah, you gotta keep the women's alliance strong, okay? This is what's bonding us together. This is amazing. This is amazing! I feel so evil, but it's so much fun. Oh my god.
Up next, we are going to get Owen in here for his first ever Clocktower kill. You ready?
Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. Your royal badness, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. It is very chaotic and hard to talk to people, but I think we've got an opportunity to put some sus on Kane, some sus on Emily, so they are safe this evening, and I shall be killing PG.
Okay. PG dies.
Why?
Thank you.
My logic is Emily, that interaction with Dwight, that was a little strange, and I think we could maybe utilize that to our advantage later. Kane claiming Saint, that's kind of an easy bluff for an evil person to use, and there is the wild possibility that we might be able to get him executed during the day and force a win. I just want to leave that opportunity open, and PG I didn't get to talk to a lot, so I'll just go with PG. So I just killed PG, and I realize I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have killed someone who was a known entity, just so we could coordinate a poison kill later. Because say PG is the Raven Keeper, I may have just screwed myself. So, we'll see.
What do we think of the kill of PG, the Raven Keeper?
Well, I'm sure PG's very happy about it. but yeah, I think most people would probably agree that that was the worst choice Owen could have made. Simply because PG now gets to use her ability, and she's sober and healthy. And then we're immediately going to tell Emily afterwards that Dwight was the chef. So the good team just got a huge influx of info tonight, or is about to get a huge influx of info tonight. Your Ravens have come home, PG.
Okay.
But the question is, whose house did they visit?
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, God, this is I cannot believe that I got this power so early. Do I only get to do this once?
You do, so choose wisely.
Oh, come on. Do I want to check somebody that claimed a role, or do I want to check somebody that hasn't claimed anything that I don't know anything about?
Therein lies the question.
God, this is only the first night. I don't have enough information to really be able to choose. I'm going to check. I guess I'll check Owen.
Okay, you choose Owen, and you learn that he is, in fact, the imp.
Stop it! That are y'all trolling me right now?
Nope. That is what you see.
All right. Well, okay. If we'll see how this goes. I guess I'll just come out and say it. We can try executing. I don't know if I should say it right away, but I feel like I just might as well. I'm really curious why I did get targeted. It might have just been shot in the dark. Who knows? Maybe I have wrong information. Maybe I'm the drunk. For all I know, I'm the drunk. Who knows? Or I got poisoned.
What does this mean for our game?
It means the evil are losing. That's what that means. But it's okay, though, because if Owen can survive tomorrow, he can kill himself the following night, and we'll make Franny or Fishback the new demon. So he's got an out. He just needs to survive a whole day. And honestly, PG's reaction suggests that she's somewhat mistrustful of her information anyway.
I'm still alive.
You are.
Hey.
You're still alive, unlike the person you're digging up, poor Dwight.
Oh, poor Dwight. Yeah, poor Dwight.
Yeah, poor
Must be
Dwight.
so
It's just
hard.
Just a regular, hard-working stiff. Just a normal chef.
Okay. 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 Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You seem disappointed, Emily.
Look, my hope is that either Dwight really is the chef, in which case, I'm sorry, Dwight, it just had to be done, okay? Sorry. Yeah. Or he didn't yet have a solid bluff in place, and y'all are having to now randomly assign him some sort of potential bluff, and I hope that I can talk to him and grab him and ask him what he was prior to him talking to anybody else so that he can tell me chef before I tell him anything.
It's a sound strategy.
I mean, I just don't. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what Dwight does. I will never trust him again. So the only scenario in which Dwight is not actually the confirmed chef is if he is a spy. And so I still have that lingering bit of doubt in my head that Dwight is the spy. This was all a big move by Dwight because he knew there was a virgin, because he saw the grimoire. He saw the grimoire. He knew there was a virgin, wanted to nominate them, wanted to get confirmed. And I can just hope that he didn't have his story straight, or he actually is a chef, in which case, I'm sorry, Dwight. I'm sorry.
Okay, we've only got one person to wait now, guys. It's Marianne, who is the still poisoned empath, and so we're going to keep showing her a 0 as long as Franny has poisoned her. We'll keep making Franny look good. So let's get her in here. You've formed a little crew with your neighbors there. I've noticed.
I have. Don't give me bad news. Don't give me bad news.
It's not bad news. It's good news. It's 0 evils, which means 2 good newses.
Yes! That's so good. Oh, I figured it out. I think I figured out the game. If everyone trusts me, we'll be good as rain. Thank
really?
you.
Well, you can't just say that and leave. You got to tell us what's your theory.
Okay, I think if all the information that I have is true, I think it's PG. I think it's Owen. I wrote it down, and I think it's Fishback. And I don't know what they are, but that's what I'm thinking. I might be a little off, but that's at least I'm targeting one of them tonight. One of them has to die.
Well, I think that it's PG theory might
not
be
far
about
off.
to change.
Yeah.
Not a million miles away, to be fair. Good morning, citizens of Ravenswood Bluff. However, for one of you, it is not a good morning, nor is it a bad morning. It's just a morning that never happened, because PG died in the night.
Interesting.
Wait, before we split off, Dwight, I'm assuming you're a first night information role, right? Because you probably want to validate your information. You know that you're disposable, and this obviously confirms a virgin, or you're the spy. But can you tell us which first night information role you are and what your information is?
Hold on, can I?
No.
Before we even get there, can I talk a little bit? I don't know that there's any point in holding on to this information.
Okay.
Because I was the Raven Keeper.
Oh.
Would you choose?
Yeah.
Would you choose?
So,
if it's an important good role, do not publicly say it. Just putting that out there.
You know what? And like I said, I was a little bit shocked because the way the role works is, I only get to choose one player and I learn their character, and I randomly picked Owen. It was between Owen, Marianne, Franny, and Emily. I felt like Emily might have been good. I talked to Marianne. I felt a little bit sketch because she was being real cagey. It was really a toss-up between Franny and Owen, and I just randomly chose Owen.
Suspense is killing me.
So what's going? Yeah, go on. Please.
And they told me the imp. So
Oh.
I don't. So I don't know if it's a lucky shot. I don't know if I'm drunk or if I got poisoned, but I'm just telling you that this is the information I was given overnight.
Okay.
That tracks with some other
PG and
information I
Kristen,
know.
PG and Kristen, can we talk?
Yes, I would love
Can
to
I
talk to you.
join?
Yes, you too, Gabby. I told Gabby this yesterday. I'm the chef.
Okay.
Who at least is not, the drunk. So I got a 2.
Okay.
Gabby is
Nonsense. Okay, all right.
Gabby is the recluse. So Kristen, you being on the other side of her and as the virgin is perfect. So with PG getting that tells me the one pair is Gabby Owen is at least 1. So there's a second pair of evil players somewhere else because I got a 2.
Gab. So in your world, it cannot possibly be you, and it can't. Obviously, I'm the most confirmed person on the board right now. So
yeah. So in my eyes, that also means I fully believe Kane now as the saint because
Okay. So does this? So
sides are
maybe
dead.
I'm the drunk. Maybe I got bad information. So you're thinking you're saying. So
No,
you're
no,
saying.
no.
He's saying
He's saying maybe
I believe
Owen
you.
is the imp.
I believe you. I think Owen could be the imp, and then I would like to look at another pair elsewhere.
Oh,
and
because
just-
of Gabby.
Yes.
Going
Yes, because
as
of
the
Gabby.
bad. Okay.
I will hard claim now.
Okay.
I'm the mayor. I'm annoyed
Okay.
about
Okay.
it because I feel like
I'm
it's
gonna
not helpful.
I'm hard
Okay.
claiming now. I'm empath. I got 0 2 nights in a row, which means that I'm
Beautiful.
not poisoned. I
Okay.
trust you
Beautiful.
guys completely and fully. And because of that, if people are saying the truth, PG dying was a little off, but I thought that it was Owen, Fishback, and PG were the 3 people on my hit list.
Oh, really? Okay.
Why
I do not
wait.
trust Dwight.
You don't trust Dwight?
I don't
I
trust
think
Dwight
he's,
either.
you were saying
I think
something
he's a
about
spy.
Dwight.
I think he's a spy.
What
And
did
the
you
spy-
get?
the
Okay,
spy
you think
can-
he's a
so
spy?
Franny, I am the Undertaker. The spy can register. So I was told chef. He did not publicly claim chef out there. He should have done it. So I need to go talk to him before he has a chance to talk to his
Okay.
demon and get
Do it, do it, do it.
that information.
Hi.
Hey, Fish.
How are you?
Good. Hard claiming saint. It's risky out the gate, but you know how it goes. How are you doing?
Well, I was suspicious of you, but now
I know,
feel like
yeah.
there's bigger fish to fry.
Don't be suspicious of me. I beg you. Understandable inclination, great read, but yeah. So I don't know if you have an ability to help. I'll say to you, I'm just trying to spread information as the saint. Owen hard claimed to me fortune teller. So either PG's drunk or Owen's actively lying.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. No one wants to talk to me, I guess.
Dwight, what were you?
I'm not saying
Okay, why are you not saying?
because I don't fully trust you.
Okay, well you need to tell. Have you told somebody?
Yes, I just told the people I was in the call with.
Dwight, I need you to tell me.
No, I'm not.
Let me put it this way. I'm gonna push really hard that you're a bad person unless you tell me right now what you are.
Okay,
I'm
do
dead
that.
ass.
Do that then.
You are freaking spy.
You're not going to threaten me into giving you info.
Yes, I am. I am going to threaten you.
You're going to give me nothing in return. You're going to give me nothing in return after this. So let me, Emily,
Dwight,
Emily,
if you tell me the truth, I will give you
no,
something very valuable in return
Emily.
if you tell me the truth.
Emily, your concern right now is me and not the person who's just seen as the imp. That's your main concern right now. Me.
I know. I mean, trust me. I'm down to kill Owen. I'm not trying to say I'm not down to kill Owen. But Dwight, let me put it this way. I can give you potentially really valuable information if you just trust me. And your inability to trust me, even tell me your role. You're dead, dude.
I am
You're
dead.
dead. Tell me. You don't have to tell me the information from your role. Tell me your role.
No.
You're lying. You're such a little liar. You haven't had a chance to talk to your demon. Your demon, Owen, really wants to talk to you so they can
Emily,
tell you what you can
if I was a
claim.
spy, I would have a bluff already. So what's your world then?
That's actually a really good point.
I hope to God we're both good and we're just like doing it for no.
My story's really falling apart at that fact. I kind of forgot that.
I'm the fortune teller.
Okay.
The fortune teller.
Fortune
Okay,
teller,
what
what you got so
that?
far? What are your
So,
things?
night 1, I checked myself and Franny and got a no. Night 2, I checked Dwight and Kane and got a yes. Because I wanted to check Kane's saint bluff, potentially.
yeah.
But then I realized I kind of fucked that up. I should have checked myself and Kane, because now there is a chance Dwight was my red herring also. I realized I kind of messed that up.
Can you tell me? I'm dying to know.
No, I'm keeping my role to amongst those 4 because I fully trust them and I don't know how to trust the other rest of you.
Okay, can I tell you what my role is?
I'll allow that.
Okay. Franny wants to come. I don't want to tell Franny yet, but okay. So I haven't told anybody this, and I've been claiming that I'm like a useful role down the line. I am the investigator, and I got that either Kane or Emily was the Scarlet Woman.
That tracks with how Emily is very anti-me right now.
Well, I thought that was really aggressive out of the gate.
Yeah.
So I told
same.
Christian, like, my first convo was with Christian, and I told him my role would be useful later, only because I thought, like, okay, like, if I get heat now and die, like, that's okay. But I did lie to Christian about it. I know we obviously trust Christian now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, I mean, you know, Satan is obviously also a possible bluff, like, but yeah.
Given PG's Night Death in the outside, I fully trust PG right now. I fully trust Kane as the saint with that. I'll probably say my role.
Well, why does the Night Death validate the saint?
I'll say my role publicly tomorrow, not today. But it's just given the world I have to build right now, given my info was sober. Okay. I want to kill Owen today, no matter what, just based off PG's Ravenkeeper's claim, because that just makes sense.
You are the recluse.
Yes, I 100% am. I'm also thinking if there was a spy game, they would not kill PG because her role is where if you die at night, you know something. So I don't
unless
think they
she's
would kill
also
her.
evil unless she's also evil and they're like really big brain.
That would be very big brain. She did claim Ravenkeeper as one of her 3 for 3 with me. So
oh god,
I think heat's gonna come on Owen.
I checked you and Kane last night and got a yes, but I realized I should have checked myself and Kane. Because you could be the red herring.
Right. You're where you're probably going to die today, right?
Really? You think so?
Have fun, bud.
So, there are now 8 of you alive. That means 4 votes required today. Nominations, if you wish to make them, are open.
I wonder who gets nominated.
I mean...
What do you have to say for yourself, Owen? Do you have a
what do you have to say for yourself?
So I'm the fortune teller. I checked myself and Franny night 1 and got a no. And then I checked Dwight and Kane last night and got a yes. I realize I should have checked myself versus Kane, because now there's a chance Dwight is my red herring or Kane or one of them. Well, not Dwight is bad. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I have.
If you would have chosen yourself, Owen, you would get a ping because you're the imp.
So logic seems to be pointing that way, and I get it.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. I love you, Owen, as a person. I'm gonna nominate Owen. I have been actually this whole time just crap talking about you behind my back, just saying how I want you dead. And I think I just have to. Yeah, you. Just even before PG came and said her piece, I just, with the people who I trust and the information I have, I just think that the probability of you being bad is high enough that I will take the risk to kill you, and I want us to kill someone tonight.
Do you have any info, Marianne, like that confirms it? I mean, not that we need,
I don't have any information. This is just based on the people who I trust. So this is like what my gut is saying. So the people who I trust, I'm like, one of Owen and 2 other people are evil, and Owen is one of them, and since there's some heat on you, I'm like, might as well kill you.
Okay, Owen, your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much. All I have is my role and the information I have thus far, and I don't know. I feel like the Saint is a convenient bluff, but I understand the risk inherently there, but it's not me, and I get why it looks like it, so do what you must.
All right, 4's the minimum.
So downtrodden. I will be voting for you.
It was a pretty depressing round because no one talked to me the entire time.
Keep it at 4.
I talked with you, Owen, for like 5 seconds.
It's my ghost vote.
Oh,
Oh, BG.
Wow.
Oh.
Easy to forget.
Any other nominations?
Well, let's keep the conversation going here.
Can I discuss something? I just want to say that I'm doubtful. I know there's been talk of whether it's a spy game and maybe some suspicion that, for example, Dwight could be a spy because if he registers as good on a virgin attempt, he can still die. But I think it would be foolish of the bad team with a spy who knows where the roles are to kill PG, who gets information.
Poison.
Oh.
Yeah,
so that world would
They're
say,
saying unless there was also a poison.
But the thing is, we got to narrow it down to, like, with each of these worlds, there are very specific minions that would have to be in play. In that case, it would be spy and poisoner, where it makes sense.
The thing is, we already know the Baron is one of them.
But then the outsiders would be lying.
That means you would be lying in that world, Pete.
Yeah, I'm not
Gabby,
lying, so I know that there's a
would be.
Baron.
So in your world, that wouldn't make sense. But
yes.
I fully believe Baron world currently, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Christian, I have a question, a mechanical question for you. Is it possible if someone nominated the spy and the spy was claiming to be a virgin, that would proc the virgin's ability?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
They don't get the ability.
And the fact that you would ask that question even makes me suspicious of you.
So,
you know
okay, but like, so
No,
I was
I really was legitimately curious.
I was talking about this with Emily, and she was like, 100% a spy would die if they nominated the virgin.
That's not what Stephen was asking.
That's not what the.
No, I was
that's
asking
not
the
what-
reverse. I was asking the reverse.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
Emily's
if
right.
Dwight was the
Steven's
spy,
asking a
it's
dumb
possible
question.
Dwight
So is that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so in theory,
Can I just ask, like, go ahead. Go ahead.
Second call for nominations.
Okay, I got. Go ahead. I've told enough people now. Oh, no, go. Okay,
So
I got
polite.
as the investigator, I got that either Kane or Emily is the Scarlet Woman. So I'm willing to come out publicly and say that. I was a little cagey about it round one because I wanted to like talk to both of them. Okay, there's a few worlds here, and like so Owen has claimed to. I think Owen's a good kill. Owen has claimed his role to me. There's also reasons he's a bad kill for that same reason. So I think that there is a world. Why did Emily not vote on that? Why did Emily not vote for Owen?
Yeah, because in my world, I'm afraid that there is a spy. And to your point, I'm afraid that to make it look like not a spy world, they killed the Raven's Keeper so that they could do exactly what Gabby just did, which is, why would they kill a Raven's Keeper if there's a spy? But with your information fishback, which I did not know about, if you are saying there's a Scarlet Woman, we already know that there's I guess we don't know if there's a Baron if Kane is potentially the Scarlet Woman.
I know that there is
There's a poison. But so hold on, but you.
I feel good with Gabby about Baron.
This really sucks. This really
Both
sucks for me
great
because
bluffs.
I'm going to nominate Emily. I think it's worth. I think it's not a bad kill here. Just like I don't think. Obviously, we're not going to kill the Saint. There are reasons to keep Owen that I don't necessarily want to say publicly, but like the Baron world makes the most sense. The Baron, so that you couldn't also have a poisoner. You could have a poisoner and then PG was poisoned, but that would I don't believe poisoner spy. I don't think that's a realistic world. I think Baron poisoner does make sense. PG, did you tell anybody about your role?
No, I gave like 3.
It wasn't one of her 3.
Yeah,
it wasn't her.
All right. I mean, look, I like Emily. This is just me being like an Omer. You're on notice. You're on notice.
For what it's worth, this is a really bad position to put me in. I still think we maybe kill Owen over me because of the bad ping. If we kill me tomorrow, I'm less upset about that versus if we kill me today. But I will say that I'm confused now. I'm solidly confused. There's not a world in which if it's Kane or me that y'all are not killing me before you kill Kane. Basically,
well, Kane's bluffing Saint, so that
exactly. So it puts me in a
hard claiming Saint. Thank you.
I think we kill Owen.
Wait, I thought you said you were I thought you said you were the recluse.
5 is the minimum required.
Not the Saint.
Gabby's the recluse.
No, Gabby's the recluse.
No, I've hard claimed Saint since day one.
Flipped
Yeah,
it.
Gabby is
Okay.
recluse.
definitely don't
Thank
tie
you.
it. Whatever you do not tie it.
Emily,
is
are
just
you
a
on record
get rid
as
of
a
Owen.
role at all?
This isn't
Are you on
Owen.
record in
He
public
passes
about
it to
that?
a Scarlet Woman.
Okay,
we
guys,
kill
so we're
Owen.
probably all talking over each other. Your audience is not hearing anything any of you are saying. So let's just reset for a second.
But they're seeing how exciting it is. You know, they're like.
2 is not enough.
I have a question for Emily.
Yes,
Are you
I have an
public
answer
about?
for you.
Are you public about your role?
No,
Okay.
I have claimed my role to some people.
Okay.
So there are people I think I can feel like they can vouch for me. I'm probably not long for this world. Christian, in hindsight, I wish that we had had a different conversation earlier and I can explain it. If we had the chance to talk tomorrow, I'd love to talk tomorrow, one-on-one.
Of course.
I'm going to bring the day to
No,
a
don't
close.
say it like that.
In 5.
I swear, Christian, I'm good.
4,
I just
3,
always so suspicious.
2, 1. Owen is executed and dies.
Sorry.
it's okay.
The game is over, and the good team has won.
We're gonna have to run that back. We're gonna have to do it.
I am so fucking mad. Like, so unlucky. I should have killed Christian.
Shot in the dark. It was the shot in the dark.
Stephen, are you saying that you want to run
Horrendous
another
luck.
game?
Yeah.
This is going to be a terrible episode.
We're gonna
This is
very
so
quickly go
bad.
through the grim reveal. Undertaker, Emily learned that Dwight was the chef. Dwight was the chef.
Dwight, you should have claimed me.
Killed himself by nominating our virgin Christian, creating some pretty good info there. We had a Ravenkeeper PG who was killed on the first opportunity by Owen the Imp, and then just happened to pick Owen. Brutal.
Horrible.
Sat between them was our
Fucking
Saint,
unlucky.
and we had a Recluse, which were both put in there by the Baron. That's why Dwight the Chef learned a 2, because the other part of that was Franny the Poisoner, who poisoned Marianne every single night of the game.
That was.
All right, this time Stephen Fishback. He's the empath.
The Empath, whose ability reads, each night you learn how many of your 2 alive neighbors are evil. So each night our Empath will get a number, 0, 1, or 2, and that number will pertain to the number of their living neighbors who are evil. Right now it's, of course, 0, but that living part is important, because if a neighbor dies, they learn about the next guy along.
Christian, this time, is the Ravenkeeper.
The Ravenkeeper, whose ability is, if you die at night, you are woken to choose a player. You learn their character. So if the Ravenkeeper can get themselves killed in the dead of night, they'll wake up, pick someone, and we'll tell them what character that player is playing as.
We've got Gabby, who is the Slayer.
Our Slayer. Once per game during the day, publicly choose a player. If they are the demon, they die. So Gabby will get 1 use of this in the whole game. During the day, at any time, she can stop play and say, I'm the Slayer and I shoot this person. And if that person's the Imp, they die. And if the Imp doesn't have any means of passing it on, the game ends and the good team wins. In any other scenario, we'll simply say, there is no effect.
Look at Owen. He's back on the evil team. He's the Scarlet Woman.
If there are 5 or more players alive and the demon dies, you become the demon. So, it's very simple. It's exactly that. If at the moment of death there are at least 5 living players and the Scarlet Woman is alive and sober and healthy, they become the new Imp.
Dwight is the Undertaker.
Undertaker. Each night, you learn which character died by execution today. So if players are executed, if they're voted to death during the day, Dwight will wake up and learn what character that player was assigned.
Kane. He's Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor. If only 3 players live and no execution occurs, your team wins. If you die at night, another player might die instead. This is one of those abilities that's good to read backwards. So, if you die at night, another player might die instead. Great. We'll probably ping that death off onto somebody else. However, if that mayor can survive until there are only 3 players left, and they can convince everybody to not execute anyone, the good team immediately wins.
PG is the Investigator.
The Investigator. You start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion. In this instance, PG is going to learn that either Emily or Christian is the Poisoner. Emily, of course, is the Poisoner. But Christian's going to be quite cagey about what character he is because he doesn't want the evil team to know that he's the Ravenkeeper. So it should create an interesting little puzzle for the Investigator there.
This time, Emily is the Poisoner.
The Poisoner, aka that specific minion, whose ability reads, each night choose a player. They are poisoned tonight and tomorrow day. Once again, the Poisoner gets to pick someone, and that player's ability will not work. If it's an ability that does a thing, that thing just won't happen. If it's an ability that renders information, we are given carte blanche to lie to that player. And believe you me, we will almost certainly lie to them.
Can't wait to see Marianne as the Imp.
The Imp, the big bad. Each night choose a player, they die. If you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes an Imp. So the Imp will be killing players night by night, hopefully, or all being well. But if the demon feels like the heat's too much and they want to pass it on, they can attack themselves in the night. And it's worth noting that if a Scarlet Woman is in play, we must hand the Imp hood to them. We cannot hand it to a different minion if there is a Scarlet Woman in play.
And then Franny is the Virgin.
The Virgin. The first time you are nominated, if the nominator is a townsfolk, they are executed immediately. So if the first time someone nominates the Virgin, that person is a townsfolk, that townsfolk is immediately executed, we go straight to sleep, the day ends. However, if someone else nominates them, the ability is wasted, it's spent, we move on with the game.
All right, and then Mary Imp is going to have 3 different bluffs to work with. Jams, what does she have to work with today?
Yeah, we've given Marianne 3 roles that she and her teammates can claim so that they have some different things they can offer in the game. The first one is the Recluse, which reads, you might register as evil and as a minion or demon, even if dead. And this can be really useful because Marianne, as an evil player, will show up as an evil player, but if she claims to be the Recluse, she could be like, no, there's a reason. I'm not actually bad, it's just my ability. The Chef, which says, you start knowing how many pairs of evil players there are. When we say pairs, we're thinking about the group of players sitting in a circle. Pairs just means players who are sitting next to each other. They neighbor each other in the circle. So in this game, there's 1 pair of evil players with our imp next to our poisoner. But of course, the good team doesn't know that because they don't actually have a chef. We've given it as a bluff. And last but not least, we have the Fortune Teller, which says, each night choose 2 players. You learn if either is a demon. And there is a good player that registers as a demon to you. But since there's no real fortune teller, we don't actually have that.
All right, let's see how game number 2 unfolds. Who's up first for us?
Let's get Marianne, our demon, in here first.
Marianne, you're such a holy woman. What's it going to be like for you to have to go completely against type?
It gives me anxiety lying for so long, you know? So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll do my best to win because I do love winning more than I hate lying.
Okay.
Okay, brilliant. Well, to help with that hated lying, you have 2 minions, and they are your neighbor Emily and Owen.
Okay, wonderful. I worked with Emily last time we played together, and now we know what's up, and we're gonna figure it out and kill this game.
All right, looking forward to it. And to help you kill this game, you have 3 bluffs, and they are Fortune Teller,
Okay.
Chef, and Recluse. All right, let's get Owen in here.
Owen, how you feeling today?
Feeling very womanly and very evil.
Very Scarlet.
You dressed the part.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got some good news for you, Owen.
Exactly. It's very on brand. So who are my fellow baddies?
You've got some teammates who aren't Scarlet women. They are Emily, your fellow minion, and Marianne, your demon.
Fantastic. Love it. Thank you.
One last person from the evil team.
Yep, it's Emily, our poisoner. Let's get her in here.
How do you feel about taking on a baddie role today?
Oh, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. I feel like when I'm good, I come across as bad. When I'm bad, I come across as good, and I can't help it. I'm just a suspicious person. So I feel like I feel good right now. And also, if I die, the game doesn't end. And I also love that lack of pressure.
Brilliant. Well, you're not under pressure alone though, or lacking in pressure alone. You've got Owen, your minion, backing you up, and you have your neighborino Marianne as your demon.
Shut up. Okay, so Owen is my other minion, Marianne my imp. Got it. That's a really, really strong team. You know that, right?
It is a good team, and it gets better because you get to poison someone tonight.
Oh, yes. Okay. I had decided preemptively that I was going to poison one of Marianne or Dwight, and since that Marianne's on my team, I obviously don't want to do that. So I got to poison Dwight. I mean, come on.
He'll never expect it.
Never expect it.
I think she's going to be good. I think this is like the spot that she's so suspicious of everybody when she's in the town, but I think that she's going to do a good job with this.
If she keeps poisoning Dwight, she'll do a very good job. Not tonight, obviously, but on subsequent nights, that's going to be absolutely devastating.
Okay. All right. Who else do we need to talk to today?
We're over to PG, and we're going to tell her that either Emily or Christian is the poisoner. Now, it's worth noting that Recluse is a bluff, so Emily might take Recluse as a bluff, which might make it seem like she's registering incorrectly as the poisoner. But that's for the future. Let's get PG in here and break the news.
PG, are you ready to do some investigating today?
Yes, I've got my magnifying glass out.
Fantastic. Well, you look in your magnifying glass, and for some reason, somehow, that enables you to see that either Christian or Emily is a poisoner.
Ooh. Christian or Emily is poisoner. Okay, got it.
We've just got one person left awake. It's Stephen Fishback, our empath, who is going to correctly learn that 0 of his living neighbors are evil.
Stephen.
Hello.
Are you in touch with your feelings today?
I'm really feeling like I'm.
And
like
the
I can
feelings
get
of
a
others.
sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, you'll be pleased to know that it's all good vibes in the north side of Ravenswood Bluff.
Okay.
Because you learned that 0 of your living neighbors are evil.
Well, fortunately, we haven't seen any drunk or poisoned empaths in the recent past, so I'm sure it's all reliable information. You said 0,
Yeah,
right?
exclusively. Empaths are real. Yeah, 0.
Okay, all right.
Are you ready to get all the fun started?
We are indeed. Let's head back to town and kick this game off. Citizens of Ravenswood Bluff, there is a crisis. 3 bodies were found in town this morning, and there's only 13 of us who live here. How are we going to operate the machinery that keeps the evil factory running? How are we going to continue to export evil if we keep dying? One of these demons has got a bit too uppity and started getting old school. You need to find out who it is. It was one of these 10 remaining. Good luck, everybody.
I'm honestly okay with the evil factory shutting down.
So how do you want to? How do you want to do this? You want to give me a vague information, specific 3, any particular 1, or nothing? What are you thinking?
I don't have any specific information to share, so I'm happy to keep it broad if you'd like. It's up to you. I guess
That's fine. If you want to do that, I will reciprocate. I will say my power has not yet been useful. How about that?
I love it. I love it. I'm kind of in a similar boat where, I don't necessarily gather anything too much. So we can touch base later as we find out what more people might be, but for now we can kind of keep it in this sort of ballpark.
Sounds good. This is great.
Okay.
Let's filter around. Hey, go team.
Go team.
So I feel good about working with you, Franny. What do you got anything for me?
Yes, I am the virgin. So I could just come to town and say like, hey, anybody who wants to check themselves, you can nominate me. But I was thinking if we can swing it, it'd be more interesting to try to figure out an evil person and then basically pressure them into nominating me.
Well, but the only problem with that is then there's suspicion on you too, right? Then there's a lot of like worlds that open up. Like you could be the drunk virgin, they could be the drunk whatever. Like
True.
I feel like we should go for the confirmation because then we get like strong confirm of goodness. Because like if evil like then we won't know who you could be evil. That being said, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not going to tell anybody else this because I do. Well, I got good vibes on you, okay? Like we'll say, I'll say, which you can not too hard to piece together with what all that means. But I'm not going to tell anybody else that. But okay. But let's try to have a good person nominate you because that creates a confirmation chain.
I'll just say that I'm somebody who got information night 1, and I'll just do like one of the top 4s.
Okay, awesome. That's okay. Are you looking for are you okay dying potentially?
What do you want to share? What?
So you're one of the top 4 roles. You're okay dying, theoretically. I'm a little bit afraid. There's 2 different ways that I could play this. One is I could be very open, or I could be very cagey. And I'm thinking that maybe I'll be really open because I was kind of looking for somebody who was okay dying.
Okay.
If you can infer, I'll just tell you. I'll tell you my 3, and then you can infer from the 3 which one I am. Soldier, virgin, or monk.
Soldier, virgin, or monk. Okay, so are you wanting to do a virgin test? Is that why?
I would not be opposed to that if you want to give it a chance.
Sure.
If you're actually telling me the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, don't wait, have your chats. Let everybody talk in the town square before you do it. Because I think, when it goes through, the night will just end. If you die.
Do you want to use it on me? Because I'm okay.
Oh, do you not want to?
I can. I can, but I don't.
You don't have to.
I
don't want to force you
but
to.
I don't want you to waste it. So.
Do you think it's going to be wasted on you?
I mean.
Because that will confirm both of us.
Okay. If you want, I feel like that's a pretty strong claim to be claiming night 1 for you. So I'm happy to do it if you want me to. If that makes you feel better about me.
Okay, maybe stay. Just in case I meet somebody else, the chef was a really good person to do it. And for instance, so if you're saying that you don't want to die, I don't want to force you to die. If somebody wants to die.
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you off the bat, Emily. I'm fine doing it.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it then. Whenever you feel like it.
Okay.
Yay! And then we'll both be good, right? Unless one of us is this. No, unless you're the spy. But I just feel like would be.
Okay. I'm like, whoa, Emily, so forthcoming. This guy. I feel like usually you're so aggro off the bat, but. Okay.
Oh, I'm just. That's just my personality.
Nice to see you. I don't have any information to give either. Very pro-town, remarkably
Me
pro-town,
neither.
as per usual. Do you want a 3 for 3, or do you want to just trust each other? It's mostly good vibes right now.
Truly, I did not prepare a 3 yet, so let's just explore.
Awesome. I'll vouch for you. I'll go to bat for you. I love it.
You don't have to do that,
yeah.
but sure. Goodbye.
Okay, have a good one.
I will tell you, I am either the empath, the soldier, or the mayor.
Well, you know I don't believe in this 3 thing.
Honestly,
I
a
just
good
go
idea.
with vagaries.
Yeah.
My information that I have is useless for now, but I'm building pieces to make it useful.
So you're the chef.
And take it that as you will.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Are you a baddie?
Good. No, I'm good, and I have I don't know any information.
Okay. I am also a goodie, and it's sort of like a learn like a useful later and kind of role.
I am a poisoner. Dwight is poisoned.
Okay. Did you get?
I just
bluffs
realized that
from
you're not the
Marianne?
amp. Marianne's the amp. I'm trying to claim virgin and just pretend like I'm a poison virgin, and I'm just praying nobody else is a virgin.
Got it.
What are you doing?
Okay. I don't know yet.
Oh, I haven't talked to Marianne.
No, I was hoping you had.
Okay, I'm claiming virgin. I put soldier, virgin, monk in my 3. PG's probably going to nominate me. She will not die. I'm going to insist that I'm poisoned, or PG's lying.
Got it. Cool. We'll see what happens.
Wait, what are you? What are you? What are you?
I'm the Scarlet Woman.
Well, let's go from big world to slightly smaller worlds incrementally.
right.
First, my power has not yet been useful. How about that?
That's good. I like that. My power has been useful, and I have good vibes about you, Christian. How about that?
Oh, I like that, Mr. Empath.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So
Right. Yes.
Okay. So, all right. That's good. So
either you're good, in which case I'm confirming you with my empath info, or you're evil, and I'm useful to you because I'm confirming you with my false, drunk, poisoned empath info.
Right.
So-
That's good. So now, and really, who just? So I just talked with Owen and Kane. Who have you talked to so far?
I've talked to you and Franny, and
Franny.
and very briefly Gabby, but then you came in, and I was very excited to talk to you.
Okay, all right. So I'm trying to assess your likelihood that you could have given a bluff for empath because you came out right out of the gate.
Well,
I think it seems relatively unlikely.
Well, I think it's yes. I do. Are you a goodie? And are you a goodie?
Yes.
So you're not a goodie willing to die is the question.
I mean, if my power has not yet been useful, you can imply
No,
that
probably-
I'd rather not, right?
Okay.
So I'm trying to apportion probabilities that you're
Yeah.
evil, and I want to shrink that probability unless Franny really just blitzkrieged you some.
I think Franny is a confirmable good. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the fact that you talk to her immediately and she's your neighbor, and you try to talk to me is actually behavior indicative of an empath. So either you're the demon,
Right.
or you are actually the empath. I think, or you're the spy who did some really clever bluffing here.
Marianne, are we doing this time? Do you want to be on my team?
I want to be on your team, okay?
I
want to be on your
too.
team.
I want to be on your team.
I don't know if I trust this. I don't know if I trust any of it. This feels like a little bit of vibrato. I got brought in by Marianne. There's these people moving
we'll
through.
do
Oh
monster
my,
raid.
the
We're
colors, the
monster
lights.
It's Rocky's Alliance.
Okay, love it.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a little
Rocky's
Rocky's Alliance we have here.
Love it.
I don't right now have anything important to say, but I have information that will be useful.
That sounds something like
later.
it sounds important to say.
Yeah, maybe we could hear it.
No, it's not. It doesn't make any sense. I wanna keep it in my pocket because I don't know about the vibes for you, but I do it'll make more sense in a couple more rounds.
Okay. I'm happy to trust you for the time being. I am incredibly pro-town. I also have utility. Please don't kill me. Not too limited. Don't have anything at the time. Happy to 3 for 3, but I'm happy to leave it at that too.
I don't do the 3 for 3 thing. You can
You don't
do
do
this,
that?
but I don't.
Confusing.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's just what I know.
I'm
That's just what I know. Fran, what's going on with you?
I'll hop out.
Oh. I.
Okay.
Suspicious.
little fast on the backspace there. Places to be, maybe. Secret meeting, perhaps. No, you know me, Fran. I'm incredibly pro-town.
Yeah, I'm willing to
what's going
hard
on
claim
with
to you. I feel like I don't like hard claiming when there's more than one person. I'm the
No,
virgin.
they never do it. Awesome.
I'll probably say that in town today and then give a good person an opportunity to nominate me to confirm.
Okay, awesome. I'll hard claim to you as well, just in the interest of might as well get it out there to somebody. I'll hard claim mayor to you. So it's good for me to stick around. I'm incredibly pro-town. I think that with the proper regulations and maybe just a new chairman, I think we can really turn this thing around. So it sounds good to me. I'm happy to leave it there.
You don't need to give me information if you don't want to. I'm just trying to build a web of trust.
Okay.
And then hopefully if I have right people, it'll turn out well.
Are you a first night info roll?
Yes, I am, but it's useless.
What is the info?
I haven't told anyone, and I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, here's the deal. Someone is claiming to be virgin, and so if you are a first night info roll, that could be good, good confirmation. Not me. I'm not.
That wouldn't help.
Why?
Owen wanted.
Why wouldn't that
someone
help?
Someone claiming to be, because virgin isn't. Give me a second. This is me. Yeah, virgin isn't
Yeah, but it would validate your information just like it did Dwight's last time. Well,
so you want me
to nominate? Well, but if you're a goodie, which now I'm a little bit suspicious of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like dying night one, and this is literally no strategy. This is just prideful me. I don't want to die night one, so you're gonna have to find someone else to do it.
All right, what do you want to do?
What do you mean? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I don't know. 3 for 3, 2 for 2, hard claim. I'm not hard claiming. Who am I kidding?
You never hard claim. Did you learn anything?
No. I'm either the virgin, the soldier, or the mayor.
I am either the monk, the raven keeper, or the undertaker.
Monk. Okay. Okay, great. So you also know nothing as of now.
I also know nothing as of now.
If you're the monk, protect me.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, goodbye.
Are you okay with me telling other people that you're the virgin? Is that just... Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
I tried to get Marianne to nominate you because she's claiming to be a first night info roll, and she was super cagey about it. So I'm a little sad.
Probably right before she went to you, I was in a conversation with Marianne and Kane, and just vibes based, I thought she was being so incredibly cagey.
Yeah.
So, should we pressure her to nominate me?
Well, maybe. Let's. I would like to get it because here's the thing: if we do get a confirmation chain, it's not. I feel like that if she nominates you,
Would it be helpful if I died? Would you get information about her?
Yeah, but you're thinking nominating yourself?
Well,
because you could do that, and that would confirm you if you are the virgin.
So how specific do you want to go in this?
I think I can go pretty specific because the irony is not lost on me. But I am a role that I think is going to be verified very fast.
Okay.
Oh, not very fast. Hopefully
Really?
towards the end of the day.
Really? Okay. Okay, so who should nominate you is the
I already
question.
found somebody.
Okay, all right.
Oh wait, so should I just tell you?
I mean, you're claiming virgin. I hope to
Yes,
God
yeah.
it's you're someone who will actually die, because then at which point we're in good shape. Okay.
So a first person I talked to, I immediately talked to PG.
Okay.
And I was just kind of like, she was like, oh, I'm one of the top, I am a night one information person. I have nothing else. And I was like, okay, that's great. I'm looking for you.
Okay.
Are you okay dying? And she was kind of cagey about whether or not she was okay dying.
Okay.
And I was like, and then she eventually was like, yeah, I guess I am. And I was like, okay, nominate me, but wait towards the end of the day to do it so we can have a full conversation before you do so.
Okay. Could you filter around the fact that I have really good information, ongoing information to people? How about that? I trust you enough to say that.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Filter that around. So Christian said he's rather stay under wraps. You think that he might have good information. Okay.
Perfect.
This is what I'm doing. I'm claiming chef, and I am saying that there's one pair.
Okay.
Emily is also evil.
Yep. I know. I've been giving out a 3 for 3 monk, raven keeper, undertaker. Are any of those available?
Monk, raven keeper, one second. I'm sorry. It's
okay.
The UI. It's fortune teller and recluse are the ones that I got, and I said chef. But if no one's raising flags, then.
Well, it's too late for me to claim an outsider, unfortunately.
Okay.
So.
No worries. So then there's no outsiders in the game that people are claiming?
Yeah.
What did you say you were again?
Well, I've been giving out a 3 for 3 of monk, raven keeper, undertaker, but I might end
And
up...
what are you?
I'm the Scarlet Woman, sorry.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is Emily?
Poisoner. And she poisoned Dwight.
Okay.
You could... he said to protect him. So you could sink, not kill anyone tonight, and then that'll give me credence to being monk, but it's your call.
Okay, Perfect.
All
I'll
right.
do that.
I am willing to hard claim to you because I'll probably say it publicly in like a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I'm the virgin. So I'm trying to get somebody to confirm themselves by using me or trying to pressure somebody who I believe is evil into nominating me to sort of see what happens there.
Interesting.
Those are my 2 thoughts.
Interesting. So I mean, my power has not yet been useful. I'll narrow it down a little bit and ask you a quite follow-up question. Who have you talked to today?
So I first talked to Steven.
Okay.
Have you talked to him yet?
I have, yes.
Okay. I think that his role, based on what he implied to me, is useful to keep around. So I don't want him to nominate me. I talked to Marianne and Kane together. Kane claimed mayor to me.
Okay.
Marianne was incredibly cagey. And Fishback also said that Marianne was cagey with him. I don't know if you have had a chance to talk to her.
Marianne, so it was cagey with Kane, you said?
She was cagey with me and with Steven.
And with Steven.
I guess Kane was there too.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You haven't talked with Emily Flippin at all yet, have you?
Not at all.
Okay. It's good to know. All right. 'Cause she implied she was virgin when I talked with her, which
She did. That's really interesting. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
that's
Maybe
interesting.
we can duke it out.
There could be a crossed wire there. I mean, but like, I mean, just please, can that be like the last game where there's a hard claim, a hard double claim? Please don't do this to me, Franny.
I can't do that again. I can't handle that again. What did she imply to you? What did she say?
Well, I mean, I think I you know, I could be reading into it, but it's just like that. Oh, that maybe that her role is going to be out there. Okay, and so maybe I implied that from that virgin. Maybe she's just trying to bluff me out of things. She doesn't trust me. I don't know. Okay, all right. But happy to reconnoiter. I mean, you talk with Steven, so hopefully that gives you. If we trust Steven, hopefully that means you trust me. So
we're working as a 3. Exactly.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good luck.
I don't have an interesting role. I'm good.
Okay, I'm also good, and I also don't have really anything useful right now.
Damn.
Could be useful later, but it's not
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
I'm hearing from people that there is a virgin floating around. I'm
Okay.
not sure if you've heard that.
Via
But
hard
then-
claim or via just
No,
rumors?
I don't know who. I was just
Okay.
Fishback was trying to say, hey, you should kill yourself. And this is 1,000% prideful. I don't want to kill myself on night 1. And
Of
then I
course,
think
yeah.
we ended it on a weird note. Like, so I don't not trust him. I just think
Wait,
that
sorry. Why would you kill yourself?
So I
What's
think
happening?
he wants me to kill myself by nominating the said virgin to confirm information
understood.
based on what he thinks
Right.
my role is.
I'm about to do something that's probably going to be very ironic in this first night, but I might as well just hard claim to you because it's going to be out here in a second anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Are you okay hard claiming to me actually before I do that?
Not really.
I know it's fine.
Okay. I think don't hard claim to me.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
You're
Don't,
going to find out in a second.
Okay, great. Love that.
Love it.
Wait, have you told people? Are you okay? I'm just gonna say that I'm assuming you're start knowing, right?
No.
Oh.
Something
Okay.
else.
Oh, I get. Okay, I think I get the wavelength you're on. So I'm just gonna
Maybe.
leave that. Virgin, you're gonna have to nominate you.
There we go. Wonderful.
Got it, okay.
I immediately found somebody too. Like literally the first conversation I had, which
Okay,
is
in that
great.
case, I'll hard claim you then. Okay.
Okay, great.
So, like I said, kind of ironic. I'm the Undertaker, so whoever nominates you, I don't want them to say their role publicly.
Do you have any information? Do you learn stuff later? I'm in the latter.
I'll just say that I start off knowing information.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Have you shared it with people yet? Will it come up at Town Square, I hope?
maybe. Do you want to share any? Do you have any vague information?
I don't have any information. I'm happy to do a 3 for 3 with you if you want.
Okay, I'll just tell you I'm one of the top 4. The information.
One of the top 4.
That
Okay.
start.
Well, yeah,
people that start knowing.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Mine are not bunched together. I am either the monk, the raven keeper, or the undertaker.
Do you have any information?
So I can narrow down my role a bit. I don't have information because I will say that my power has not yet been useful. And a subset of that is I have not had information. How about that?
Same here. I don't have information. I have only met one person out of the 5 I've talked to that's had information. So where's all the information?
That's a great question.
Do you know of any secondhand information?
I have heard people who have information through the chain of events. So I've heard people who had information. Yes.
But you don't know what the information is?
I may or may not know what the information is.
Oh my gosh,
Allegedly.
so cagey.
Well, I just
All
met
right.
you. You are the famed Gabby Pascuzzi. You know, that just
I
give you
know.
all the pieces of the puzzle. If you're evil,
Yeah,
it could screw us
you
all
should.
over. But yeah, I mean, but I give you 3.
Screw you all over because you're evil because you said us. So slip of the tongue.
Yes, also this town. What are you implying, Gabby? What are you implying? So I give you 3 if it makes you feel better, though.
Yeah, sure. I'll give
Sure.
you 3.
Okay. Undertaker, Virgin, and Soldier.
Well, I know you're not the soldier because I'm the soldier.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, hopefully, we can get. Should I spread information that like you?
No,
like-
I've told people that I'm here to
Okay.
defend against the demon, and I gave a couple people 3 for 3s.
Okay. All right, Soldier. Okay. Well, I'm not going to go more specific than my 3 at this point,
That's
but it might
fine.
get it might get specific quickly.
What do you? I'm assuming you're not going to give me any reliable information, which is fine. I am in a. I'm seeking out someone to nominate a virgin. I am not the virgin.
Okay. I've discovered who the virgin is, and I think I know who's going to nominate them.
Who's going to nominate them?
I've heard that PG was going to nominate them.
Oh, great. So here's the deal. Marianne is claiming to be a first night info role, and then I was like, oh, great, you can nominate. You know, just like Dwight. You can nominate the virgin, and that will confirm you, and that will confirm your information. But she was super cagey about it. She's like, what do you mean by that? What are you talking about? And then she was like, you know what? I don't want to die out of pride. And I was like, not credible, not credible. So I'm very suspicious of Marianne. But I think it's more useful to get the virgin confirmation chain going versus. Okay. So we've got some. Okay, that's great. But can you give me any info?
I'm either the fortune teller, the soldier, and the mayor.
Okay, and hopefully you can tell, and I don't believe any of that, but well, you always give a false 3 for 3. But
okay, fair.
I hopefully you trust me just based on my seeking out this virgin confirmation chain.
Yeah, socially you read very good. So.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you later.
Welcome back to the town square, folks. You know how this works. 10 players alive, 5 votes required. Nominations, if you want to make them, are open.
One thing I will start by saying is, just for the sake of the Undertaker, because I've heard of an Undertaker claim going into double 3-3s. If you're gonna get a few day 1, don't say your role publicly, so the Undertaker can try and confirm you, because that'd be great if there's a 2-way confirmation chain between those 2 players.
Okay. I'm just
Sorry, say that one more time.
So if someone says their role publicly and then gets executed, then you can't trust the Undertaker actually got new info. You heard their role. So it's great if you don't say your role publicly, get executed, and then have a 2-way.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So there's been talk of a virgin and someone nominating that virgin. Before anybody does that, because that will end the day, is there any first night information that we want to get out so that we have that to process while we are in our beds asleep?
And to Dwight's earlier point, somebody who has that information from somebody else can also say, hey, I've heard of a person and here's the info.
Yeah, you filter it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also if you're someone that's going to kill themselves by nominating a virgin, make sure you've done all of the investigating and everything that you're gonna do beforehand.
Yeah, and we get a chance to
Dotted
talk about
your
it
I's, cross your T's.
End of the day thing.
information and people are willing to put out to the third.
Also,
Yeah, Marianne,
wait,
go on.
did we?
No, I would just want to say that all of you are so happy to kill yourself on night 1. I think I'm just a selfish player because I hate dying night 1.
No, I don't want to.
Marianne, you literally
Okay.
self-sacrificed in your spy game on night 1.
Well, I was
or day
hoping
1.
not to die. I was hoping not to die. That's why I was annoyed.
Have we heard of any outsiders potentially?
I've not heard of an outsider.
I have not.
Okay, if there's no outsiders publicly claimed, then that likely means that there is a spy. So the bluffs are going to be very strong, or there's a poisoner and people's information may be bad.
It also, it could be poisoner, Scarlet Woman.
We're hearing no face-up outsider, so I'm going to assume no Baron. If you claim outsider later, I will not believe
suspicious.
Second call for nominations.
Okay. Does anyone want to nominate?
Well, I want to know if there's any night 1 information that people have heard rumors of that we can that would be helpful.
I've heard of a chef.
Okay.
Is there a chef? Can we have what the result of that chef info is, or not?
I've heard of a chef 1.
Chef 1. Okay.
One pair.
Gotcha.
And there's no recluse, presumably.
Correct.
And presumably
If
no
you were the
drunk,
recluse, maybe say
no
so.
butler,
I
no
know
servant.
word, but
But I'm only narrowing that down very succinctly. There's either a spy or a poisoner if there's no Baron.
Right. Does anyone want to nominate the virgin now?
I'll do it. Is that okay? You guys
That
wanna
is okay
do
by
it.
you.
Why
Yeah.
do you
Go
Why do you
for
want to
it.
do it? What are you claiming?
Um,
Or are you just
Don't
don't say it, don't say
Don't
it.
say it.
I'm
Don't
just
say
not
it.
doing
In case
that.
there's an
Franny.
Undertaker.
So
I'm
cagey.
I nominate
Ooh, ooh.
Emily.
Wait, what?
Oh,
PG
that's
nominates
funny.
Emily. Tell us why.
She didn't die.
So that's
Emily-
awkward because I'm the virgin.
Emily, you're claiming
PG.
virgin?
Yes, I am 100% the virgin. In fact, I claimed that,
That
to
is-
PG
no!
on night
Why do
one.
I always get
On
into
night
these
one, and
situations?
PG agreed to nominate me after some debate.
So
Here's what we'll do.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
after this goes through, somebody
Yeah.
else who's a townsperson nominate me.
Yes,
and then we can
that'll be
absolutely
great.
get Emily
I'm
flipping out of the
probably
picture.
poisoned, or PG is lying. I don't know what Franny is doing.
interesting. Okay.
You wouldn't be poisoned and get a wrong roll, Emily. I know you know this. Whenever you get confused about the rules, I know you're lying. because
Wait,
you
no,
know
no,
the
no. Can the
rules.
storytellers confirm that if the virgin is poisoned, that would not work?
That's correct.
But
That's
you're
how
not the
that would work.
virgin.
Or the drunk?
But you're
or
not.
Or the
Let's
drunk,
be
or the
absolutely clear here.
But no, there's
one
no
of
outsiders.
Franny or Emily is evil.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
we know that.
Yeah.
And
Just
for
to be
some
super
reason, they've
clear, there's
claimed a
nothing,
role
no
that they
poison
already
will-
knows.
Yeah, sorry about Gabby. You're
It is
No,
impossible for two players to sincerely believe
Correct.
they're the same character. So,
What was that, Marianne?
at least one of these
God.
two players is lying.
Franny, how do you always find yourself in these situations? I'm voting.
Let's get
don't
this
know.
on the block, and then we'll do
I'm
the
voting for
thing
this.
on the
I
block.
do not.
Get it at
Yeah,
I
minimum.
have reason to
So
trust.
how many?
Get it at 5. Get it at 5.
Okay.
God damn
Wait,
it,
no,
Owen.
what-
God
Oh,
damn
I'm
it,
sorry.
Owen.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
People's hands were going up and down. No one
kept on yelling.
fast.
4
Wow.
is
All good,
not
all good.
enough.
I'm just kidding.
We're killing one of them
Kill Franny.
regardless today.
I'm
Someone
so
nominate
no,
Franny.
genuinely, I'm so. I thought
It's
I
all
saw.
right.
No,
Sorry.
oh
Sorry, who said
no,
that?
you jerk! Emily said that.
Yeah, can I nominate Franny?
Yes, Emily,
No, no.
tell us
Okay,
why
I
you nominated
nominate
Franny.
God damn it.
This idiotic.
We were not fast enough.
Emily is evil.
Emily-
Emily
Yeah,
is
Emily's evil, for
There's
sure.
no other reason she would do
Okay,
that.
literally, can somebody who talked to me immediately verify? Franny is now claiming virgin after the fact. After I
have
literally
Emily-
since the first conversation I
No,
had.
I was Franny's first conversation of the day, and
Franny
she
also
claimed
hard
to me
claimed
in the
virgin
future.
to me
I'll
as
say
well.
this. I was Emily's first conversation, and she claimed virgin also.
But this is some spy stuff. Like,
Okay, yeah, no, it's the opposite of a spy stuff, actually. It probably means that there's a poisoner. It probably means they poisoned the virgin, okay, to do this whole thing. It's a whole thing by Franny. Oh my god.
No, because
I feel like
Emily-
poisoner would not make.
All right,
Somebody
Franny,
else should have nominated Franny.
Franny, your defense.
My defense is, Emily, go take acting classes because this is not good enough. Emily is evil. I'm the virgin, and we just got to get her next time, and that's okay.
So,
Okay.
Wait,
I mean,
can
you're
we
welcome to
actually
kill
can we
me
take a
because my
second? Okay,
role is no
I'm
longer-
actually confused. Fishbach, can we talk for a second? Like, can you just talk me through this? Because I know for 100% fact I am the
No.
virgin. So
No, you're
what?
not, Emily. No, you're not. Why do people always do this to me? Am I an evil
I
target?
mean, you're the one doing it to
What the
me.
No.
Hold on, she
No.
could
I
be.
just wanna say-
she. Okay, go on.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, if
No, I
there's
was gonna
if there
say, I just
is an
wanna say-
Undertaker, for instance, the Undertaker's going to be able to confirm. So kill Franny.
Not true.
And
The
then
Undertaker will not
let
be
the
able
Undertaker
to confirm.
Let
If
the
there's a
Undertaker
spy,
confirm.
the spy could
Yeah.
register as the virgin to
Franny,
the Undertaker.
final word before I run the vote.
My final word is I'm the virgin, and anything else is BS. So let's crack this open tomorrow.
Okay,
I'm
wait, can we
ready.
talk about this? Because we have to kill. We know
5
one of me or
is the
Franny is
minimum
bad. We
required.
have
can
to
we-
kill somebody in case there's an Undertaker. Let's kill Franny. If Franny's not bad, if the Undertaker says she's not bad, kill me tomorrow. This is bad.
Yeah.
We need to kill somebody. It's one of me or oh my god, town.
It's either.
please.
Yeah, we should kill one of them. This is. Okay,
This is
a
bad. This
mistake.
is so
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
2 is not
Um,
enough.
This is a mess.
Okay.
This is bad.
So to be
Dwight-
clear, that was a really mechanically bad nomination. In no world did that nomination make any sense because it blew,
I'm sorry,
it
Christian.
blew Franny's
And that-
power up. It's gone from a person, and from Emily's world, there's no way she was actually the virgin. So it just took that off the board. Basically,
I
we
know
have
It's very
we-
destructive to the
yeah,
town's
destructive
ability
to town.
to figure
So
things out.
so it doesn't make any sense. But I agree. We should try to push more information out. Try to get some kind of kill today.
Dwight nominates Gabby.
Dwight, tell us why you have nominated Gabby.
Purely, like, only reason because it's supposed to be Chef 1 is a thing. Emily and Franny, one of them's evil, one of their neighbors could be the pair. I just want to go on the opposite side of that, get someone who's not next to any of those evil players. I just chose someone who's not one of my neighbors. So, just a random shot, Gabby. Sorry about that.
Gabby?
I would like to claim Slayer and shoot Emily.
Gabby claims Slayer and shoots Emily. There is
Shocker.
no effect.
I think she wouldn't have been the imp because
Yeah, she would always
gotten
she would just be a
bluffed, so
minion.
wouldn't-
She would have been
I-
the spy or something.
I'd like to make a
Okay,
nomination after
I
this, but
just
let's
felt
not
like
do
I was
this
gonna
tonight.
die, and honestly, I wanted to get a read on her, and I didn't want the game to end in 10 seconds. So.
Can we put 5 votes on this and then leave
Just
room
kill
for-
me. My
for
power's
other-
done now.
Actually, it's a good point.
I will
And if
be
there's
voting
an
for
under-
five.
This is so
Wait, that's too many. Too
stupid.
many. Franny, take your hand down.
Only
Franny, take your
5
hand down.
though.
Okay. Put your hand down,
Oh, no,
Gabby.
no, keep your hand up.
Oh my God.
I'll vote for
Oh,
myself.
come on.
No.
Hands up. You keep your-
See,
How does this
we do
always
this.
happen?
We need to establish before. That's why I got
5 is
confused
enough.
last time.
Guys,
I
I
had
really
to vote
must
for myself.
encourage you not to drink half a bottle of whiskey before coming to record these games. 5 is enough. Any other nominations?
Yes, I would like to nominate Marianne. I had a conversation with Marianne where I was looking to get. I believe and believed that Franny was the virgin. Now, I could be wrong about that. There is a world where Emily is the actual virgin. One of them is bad. We all believe that. We know that. That said, so I went to Marianne and I said, I'm looking to get nominations for a virgin. Marianne claimed to be a first night information roll, which to me would be a very good way to both confirm a virgin and confirm your first night information that you're not the drunk. And First of all, Marianne pretended to be confused, like, what do you mean by all that? Then Marianne was like, well, no, I out of pride don't want to be the die on night one, which, you know, I've seen in the past. Marianne is very willing to take a dive on night one. I think super sus. And if there's a chef 1 and we know that either Franny or Emily is bad, you know, that points strongly to Marianne.
Very good.
Yeah.
Marianne?
Okay. Yeah, for my defense, number 1, I genuinely am prideful. Number 2, kind of hypocritical for you to use confusion as a way to go and be like, oh my gosh, whatever. Like I said, I genuinely don't want to die on night 1 just because I don't want to die. And it seems that me not wanting to die is going to kill me. So I should have just done the thing. So...
Yeah,
because I can see a lot of hands and I'm not happy about it.
But if you're the Undertaker, it will also confirm your, you know,
Yeah.
if there's an Undertaker, it will also confirm, you know, an opportunity to
And
confirm
here's
your
the
night one
thing:
info.
we have a chef 1, and if one of me or Franny is bad, Marianne is sitting in between both of us. So killing Marianne is almost a guaranteed hit. It's either Fishbach, PG, or Marianne.
Well, no, but that's not true. That's not true.
Pushing hard for game.
That's not true because the spy can register evil as good for
that's
chef
a good
number.
Can I just say a final piece with all these hands up? I just want to say I can never freaking stay alive in this game. Okay, last game when I was evil, 2 games ago when I was good. You just love killing me. What is it? Is it because you didn't win? Is that how you feel? Is it because you little Survivor losers are feeling bad being losers?
Okay,
I don't want to get
my
you
vote. I was on your side beforehand. Now you're getting my vote. That's what you get.
Yeah, you know what? Now you got a unanimous vote.
They're voting for
No winners
herself.
allowed.
Okay.
Unanimous winner and loser.
I'm
Oh my
gonna
God.
use that
Perfect.
very, very top-class British education of mine to inform you all that 10 cannot be beaten because it is the maximum number. In that case, Marianne is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
It seems like when I am evil, I can't stay alive on night 1. So hopefully I've laid down the pieces of this information, and then I can continue to claim chef, and we'll see how it goes.
I think Emily actually is the poisoner. I thought Marianne was for sure the imp. Maybe we have a Scarlet Woman.
So Marianne is dead, and Emily pulled a crazy move. I should have told her not to do that virgin thing. It was so risky. I appreciate the idea, but now I am the imp because I was the Scarlet Woman.
Who? Owen did pull down his hand on the Emily vote. I do find that suspicious.
This is a mess. I don't know why Emily nominated Franny. That was the worst possible thing for getting us any amount of information. All it did was cause mayhem, and Emily's gotta go.
We have the double claim again, which is crazy to me that we're doing this double claim shenanigans again. Part of me in the back of my head is like, they knew this happened before. This happened in the last game we played. So maybe they're both evil and trying to make one of them cleared as good. Because that's like double claiming your own evil team partner is a way to be like, oh, only one of them's bad, one of them has to be good. But they could both be evil and trying to clear one later for endgame. So they're not, even if we kill one, the other's not off my radar just yet.
Why? Why is this happening to me again? Why is this happening to me again? Okay, what is it? Is it my cute little face? Do I look like an easy target? Because last time, Marianne stomped all over me. This time, Emily is stomping up all over me. But you want to know what? I'm the virgin, and I'm proud. I will not be stomped on. Let me live a sex-free life, please.
Okay, wow. That escalated quickly against our imp, Marianne.
Yeah, fortunately, the evil team had a Scarlet Woman, so Owen will be holding that candle. I don't think anyone's suspicious of Owen as well, so it probably helps, actually, to some degree that Marianne lost that. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think a lot of what will happen from now on is going to be determined by who Emily poisons and how long Emily can stay alive to keep poisoning them. So let's get her in here and find out.
Emily.
I don't want to talk
Agent
about
of
it,
Chaos.
That was bold, I've got to say.
What a day.
I was just really hopeful that there wouldn't be another virgin. And I just thought that if I could really, even if there was, I thought that if I could pull one person into a chat and really sell it to them. And then I had the whole conversation with Dwight, who's the Undertaker. I was like, this is great. I know Dwight's poisoned because I poisoned him. Like I could build the world. And then Franny had to go and be so believable. And she's right. I'm a terrible liar. I am the worst liar. You can read me like a book.
You need to take acting lessons.
She didn't need to go that far. I agree.
Well, you somehow survived that anyway, so you get to poison again. Who do you want to poison?
Wonderful. So right now, the only role that I know for sure is Dwight's, and he's the Undertaker. It's a pretty good role to keep poisoning. I'm happy that we killed Marianne. For instance, Dwight's going to get bad information. So I think I'm going to keep poisoning Dwight, although I had half a mind to try to poison someone like Christian, who I think basically claimed Raven's Keeper to me. But my hope is that Owen just doesn't kill the Raven's Keeper, and I'll just keep poisoning Dwight.
Yeah, let's hope Owen doesn't kill the Raven's Keeper. That would be catastrophic.
That would be bad.
Terrible.
Okay, so I've opted to go ahead and keep poisoning Dwight, just hoping that he doesn't believe I'm the poisoner. He knows that I know he's the Undertaker, so there's a risk that he catch on to the fact that he's poisoned. But for the time being, I need him to believe that Marianne was not the demon, so that it hasn't passed to a Scarlet Woman, because now obviously Owen is our imp. So right now I'm trying to, build the world.
Who comes in next?
It's Owen. It's Owen with the kill. Come on, Owen. Don't kill the Raven Keeper, please, Owen.
Hello.
Well. Look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Look at us.
Congratulations on your promotion, Owen.
Hooray.
I'm afraid the salary isn't any higher, but the responsibility is.
Mm-hmm.
Great. This is reminiscent of getting taken to the final 3 on Survivor.
Yeah.
It's like, woohoo.
Yeah. But maybe redemption, Owen.
Maybe.
Okay.
I got a big uphill battle here. So I think I've been backed into a corner of claiming Monk. And I told Dwight, Dwight said to protect him. So I'm going to pretend I did. So I shall kill Marianne. I shall attack Marianne tonight.
Okay, attacking Marianne's corpse. I like it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully there's not another monk out there, but at least it'll buy me credibility with one of the biggest voices in the lobby. But I fear for my compatriot Emily. I think she's cooked, so might be a solo run here. We'll see what happens.
All right, thank you, Owen.
We believe in you.
Sure, that's nice, James. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We do.
Ben, James, could you explain to me why did Owen attack the already killed Marianne?
So Owen is pretending to be the monk who each night gets to choose a player and protect them from the demon. And Owen has told Dwight that as the monk he will protect him tonight. So what Owen is hoping to do is make it seem as though the demon tried to kill Dwight, but Owen stopped it from happening. So he's basically simulating an ability that isn't in play. It's a smart move. I think he's right. I think getting one of the biggest voices on his side is a really good thing to do.
Okay. All right.
And what's even better is that Dwight is now poisoned, so we can lie to Dwight about what Marianne was, which should really, really help try and paint just lots of different worlds. That, combined with the fact that the Virgin doesn't have an ability anymore, the Slayer doesn't have an ability anymore, things might be a little dire for evil, but I think they've actually got a lot
This
in
could
their
all
favor,
work out.
too.
Owen needs this, I think. I hope this works. Okay.
All right. Well, let's get Dwight in here. Marianne's bluffing chef, right?
Yes.
In that case, then, we will use the poisoning to lie and say that she was the chef.
I lived.
Yes. You're here.
Lovely.
You did. You lived. You lived long enough to dig up the corpse of Marianne and to discover that she was just a regular chef. Just a working stiff, literally.
That tracks.
We've got one person left to wait now. It's Stephen Fishback.
Steven, the empath, how are the vibes?
They're too lovey-dovey in this town. Everyone, I feel like, is getting along too well, so something underneath the surface is brewing.
Yep.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to add to your concerns that everyone's getting along too well, because 0 of your living neighbors are still evil.
Or so they claim. We'll see. We'll see. I'll believe it when the Grim is revealed.
Good morning, citizens/workers of Ravenswood Bluff. And it is a good morning because the demonic masters of the evil factory are concerned that production is down, and so there were no deaths in the night.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay, so a monk saved someone.
Yeah.
Or a soldier got hit.
got
Or the
hit.
sunk a kill.
Okay, so hard claim to you. I'm Undertaker.
Okay.
I got you a chef.
I'm the chef. So I'm just more so pissed that I'm telling you, I had the worst vibe conversation. I left this conversation being like, Steven is gonna be so freaking sus of me. And I knew it in his eyes, and then I because I don't want to die night. Dwayne, who wants to die night one?
I get it. Yeah.
I was literally so pissed. Yeah. So it was 1, like I said.
Chef 1. Okay.
Yes.
So got you. So given there's no outsider claim, I'm gonna presume not Baron.
That's what I was feeling too.
And then this double virgin thing is just so odd to do. But whatever.
I'm genuinely confused especially because it was a night 1 claim, because I was thinking, let's say there's a poisoner who knows who the virgin is and then does that, but that's something you do on the second night, and you'd also need to so it just feels, like I said, I think one of them is evil. I have my 1 vote. I'll use it whenever it's useful because I'm kind of right now.
Yeah. Now, also
Fishback. No. Like I said, I just want to vote him out of pettiness, but
yeah.
nothing.
And then who did Gabby shot Emily? Okay, I kind of believe Gabby's Slayer because that seemed very very good playery. I might die, I'm gonna use my ability before I die, not understanding that she'll have a chance to do it after she's nominated, have a chance to do it later. We're not gonna actually kill her, so I kind of believe Gabby on that weird panic thing.
No, I don't believe Gabby.
Really?
Because I'm just why wouldn't you slay after you were nominated as a final hurrah?
I don't think she knew.
You don't think? So I think someone should suss that out and get more information. Because for me, that raised my red flag.
I protected Dwight. We talked yesterday, and we were both a little cagey about our 3 for 3s, but Monk was included in mine. I gave him Monk, Ravenkeeper, Undertaker, and he said, "If you're Monk, protect me." And I gave him a little wink. So
okay, all right. So don't protect me because I am the Ravenkeeper.
Okay, good to know.
All right.
So do not protect you. Heard.
Do not protect me. Do not protect me. I'm trusting you here.
Do we want to? Would a role swap be?
Okay.
Beneficial?
Yes. That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. I was I'd come out and say I protected Dwight last night. How about that?
Yes, and then I am now the Ravenkeeper, and so now you're. I guess, yeah, you're more likely to get killed then. Okay, amazing.
That's a beautiful idea, Owen.
Beautiful.
I love your
Okay.
thinking here.
Oh, yeah, because then they'll leave me alone.
I'm glad
and
you
then
told
we
me this
can-
because I was a little sketched out that you brought down your hand. I know things can happen.
No, I
understand.
know.
I know
Rightfully
it can
so,
happen.
but I've gotten hollered at for not raising it and then for
I'm
putting too
sorry,
many.
I'm sorry I got so angry about it. But like,
No.
But what's the plan today, though?
I got to talk to Dwight because I don't know what he is, but he asked me to protect him, and I did. And then PG did not give me a whole lot. PG said she was one of the first 4.
Okay.
And then obviously Emily is a huge like question mark there.
I'll come out and I'll say, like, look, I don't think it's ever going to happen again. I protected Dwight last night.
Yes.
Can you tell me? So I'm assuming you're a townsfolk because you were obviously involved in that chaos.
Yes.
So you're publicly a townsfolk and probably a first night info role. Is that true? Are you the chef?
I'm not the chef, but
Oh,
I am.
okay.
But
Can you
I am
tell
a
me-
top 4.
Okay. Can you give me anything?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm socially confirmed a goodie, right? Like I like hopefully you think I'm a goodie.
I mean, I feel like I believe Franny. I feel like your version was better than my version. So
Dueling Virgins, the title of our
Exactly.
episode. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I feel good about you, Steven, but I feel like you've pulled one over on me before. I'll just tell you that I'm the investigator.
Okay.
And so I was given Christian and Emily. That's why I talked to her right
Okay.
away.
Oh, okay. So and did they tell you which one?
Poisoner.
So Dwight got protected last night. I'll just
Okay,
put that out there.
So in that case, we think that Marianne and Emily might be minions together.
I think so. We got to find out who the demon is, which means if I believe the chef won, which would be a wild thing to lie about, either from the storytellers or from the minion standpoint. I kind of believe the chef won, which means it can't be Franny if it's Marianne and Emily. Although I'm assuming one of them has to be the spy, though. Here's the thing is, though. Like, one of them has to be the spy, would be my guess. Emily's probably the spy because she's not the Baron, unless there's a really stupid outsider.
Yeah, no Baron.
So the only role that would sacrifice themselves so happily would be the spy.
Why do you think there was no
I don't-
death last night?
Because I believe they might have targeted Dwight, and I protected
Oh,
Dwight.
sorry. I literally forgot that you said that Oh, it was you!
I'm sorry. Sorry, I let that slip. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I
know. Should I claim
am
that in town?
I'm the Slayer, Christian, so my role's
Slayer.
done.
Okay. All right. So,
But here's the thing, Christian, is like I could see that Emily was the Scarlet Woman and thought that, and Marianne was maybe the imp and thought that it would be fine. Or Emily knew that Marianne was another minion. I don't know that necessarily means that she was the spy.
We should still get Emily out.
I think.
I think
One of
Emily
you
out is
has
the
to be
best.
evil, and she did so many things that were destructive to town yesterday.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just she's mauling. She's just trying to get to do as much damage as she can before she's on her way out the
I
door.
should've nominated
She's definitely
you,
an obvious
Franny.
kill. What's that?
Yeah. What Christian, who do you think you'll protect tonight? Do you have a thought?
I want to filter around before I get an answer to that.
We did it.
Lisa Rock. You.
Yeah. Did you not see me?
Shit.
Did you not see me wink at you when?
No,
when
I
we
did.
logged
Okay.
off?
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm the Undertaker, straight up.
Okay. So
I saw Marianne as chef. Only person who knew I was Undertaker was Emily.
Interesting.
Because I hard claimed so she told me she was virgin. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hard claim you. I'm Undertaker. Cool. So I fully trusted her at the time, but now given I was attacked first and etc. Also, I think also during the day I made it pretty clear I was Undertaker. So.
Oh yeah, you were like,
Kind
if
of-
there's an Undertaker.
Yeah. I thought
So are you worried you maybe got poisoned?
No, I think Marianne's sober. I think you're just trying to get rid of me. So thank you for that.
You are welcome. So I think we're
Who would
building
go-
a little.
I don't want to go after Christian or Fishback.
Well,
now, 'cause I
so
feel like they would
Christian
be-
Christian talked to me first, and because he was sus of me because of the vote, my hand going down. So I wanted to clear the air with him, and I told him I protected you, and he claimed Ravenkeeper to me. So I think he and I are going to pull a little roll swap skis
Roll swap,
and
okay.
hope he gets killed.
Okay, cool. And if you die, I'm just gonna assume it's him. But what is Fishback?
I don't know. I've not talked to him
Okay,
this game.
I want to talk. So it's based on the fact they attacked me after I said the whole thing publicly. I feel like Fishback or Christian would pick up on that. Also, PG plays this game a lot. I gotta remember that PG knows this game.
PG
And
didn't
I'm
give
not
me a
sure
ton. She claimed she was one of the first 4, but then she didn't share any information.
I heard that via Emily, who is on thin ice right now with the town. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
Is Christian being suspicious?
I did not think so. Do you think so?
I thought the letting the monk slip felt.
Oh, because he was like,
pretty forced.
oops.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's good.
just something to keep in mind.
You know what? And
Because
he gave me
Chef 1, he's on the other side there, so sorry.
No, that's good to keep in mind. Because he will, if he were bad, he's smart enough where he will direct it in a certain way.
Hi, Dwight.
Hello. I've heard you talk to Owen.
Okay, so Owen told you the plan here?
Yes.
Okay, is that okay with you? I assume that's
perfectly fine with me. Yeah.
All right, so what's going on? Can you give me something?
You know my role?
What?
Okay, yeah. I'll just hard claim to you because people know I'm Undertaker.
Okay.
So I learned Marianne as chef, so I believe that.
Okay.
The fact that I was attacked on the first night for me is kind of like I was sussing you and Fishback because I kind of made it clear like there's Undertaker. I feel like y'all figure out I'm Undertaker, so I feel like people who would pick up on that would be you and Fishback.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey,
real
what
quick.
are you claiming?
Monk, and they
Okay.
believe it. Poison Christian.
Perfect.
Poison Christian if you somehow live.
Yep.
Okay.
He's the Raven's Keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. I was poisoning Dwight because he's Undertaker.
Perfect.
So who are you such that you're willing to die?
I'm the Slayer and my role's done now.
Oh, okay. The Slayer or the Imp? Who did you? Oh, you slayed Emily, which was an interesting shot. Okay.
Yeah, I panicked because I thought I was gonna die.
Right, because you were nominated and there were 5 votes.
Why did
on
you say or the
Yeah.
Imp?
Well, I mean, the Slayer, if you were a baddie, a Slayer is not a terrible bluff, and using the shot at someone who's got some heat on them is a way of like corroborating them.
Oh, but I'm saying
So-
I'm fine to die is the thing, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah,
telling
yeah,
Franny
yeah,
I
yeah.
really regret not being fast enough to nominate her before Emily ruined that
Yeah,
play. That
it's
was
too
so
bad.
bad.
It's really too
That was
bad.
so bad.
Okay, what did you get?
I got her as chef, so that tracks.
Okay. I
Very cool.
mechanically don't understand what's going on, but my best guess right now is that there was a spy and a poisoner, and they poisoned the virgin and then thought it'd be funny.
That honestly tracks,
Which,
Like,
fair enough, it is funny. And fair
It's
enough,
a
I
funny
do.
play, the double claim, just the virgin who's confirmable. So honestly, it's just comedy at this point. We'll see how this plays out.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what I know, just because I can trust. I mean, 99%, you're the real virgin.
I feel, again, I hate that this is happening to me another time, but I feel very confirmed and good. So, yeah.
Nice. So I saved Dwight. I don't know
So
why I
here's the
whispered.
thing, Owen. Here's the thing. Christian is also claiming to be Monk and also claiming that he saved Dwight. So here's the thing.
No, we talked. There's a reason for that that will be revealed later.
So I just want to know, because that made me really suspicious of him. Do you believe him to be good and he's covering for you?
Yes.
I should not be suspicious of
Do
him?
not be
Okay.
suspicious of Christian. I trust him.
Does he can you tell me what his role is so that
There-
is he useful for us?
You'll find out soon, I think.
Okay.
I think it will be revealed, but there's a reason we are doing this.
I think I'm pretty sure Emily is.
I think
bad.
Emily's lying. Did you find out anything about your roles from your things that you were trying to do?
Yes. Are you really the Slayer?
I really am, yeah.
Why did you just thought?
I thought I was about to be nominated. I thought I was about to be executed, so I was just like, I just should use it. And it didn't make sense to use it on Emily, but I couldn't think of something else.
Okay. What do you think of the whole debacle? Are you?
I believe Franny, and I think Emily's lying. And it's possible that Marianne and Emily are both minions and something weird. They're both acting weird.
How you doing?
Hey, Dwight, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great.
I'm good. I'm incredibly pro town. That was some crazy stuff that happened.
Yeah,
last
that
time,
was
man.
an interesting little day. So I'm not sure what to make of all that, but we'll see. What are you claiming? What do you want to say?
I don't know if I'll hard claim to you, but I do have hard claims out there. So if the time comes you need to verify me, I'm hopeful that people will step up. I've got some information lines brewing with Fish and Franny. I feel okay about them assuming this world. I think we're leading up to a Emily vote just to try and clear that, unless there's something else that you have going on that you could provide. I'm not useful yet. I'm incredibly pro town. That's about my pitch.
You're pro. You get info every night.
Not info every night. No, I think I'll have utility later on down the line.
So you don't get info.
No info yet.
So you're the mayor.
Dwight, you're gonna read me like a book, so just freaking say it. What are you? What's going on with you?
Are you the mayor?
I'm not hard claiming to you because I'm scared of you.
Why are
But
you
what did
scared
you
of
do?
me? I'm just a nice guy.
Because you're a scary guy. You're a
I'm not
scary guy. You're our
scary.
boss
What do you-
Rob.
I'm objectively
yeah.
I'm objectively the worst Survivor player in this game. So that means you can trust me the most.
Listen, I'm getting a lot of words. Anything else you want to say substance-wise? I got a lot of words. Didn't get a lot of substance there, Dwight.
Ooh, yeah, I didn't give you much, did I? I'll tell you I
Nope.
get information.
Sure. Happy to hear what it is when the time comes.
Okay, yeah, great. Thanks, bye.
I think Marianne is probably the Scarlet Woman, right? Well, what are you thinking? Give me some.
Well, I've heard a claim of an Undertaker who said she was the chef.
An Undertaker who said Marianne was the chef?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously this. Really?
Yeah, that throws a wrench in the works. But like, I mean, she's
could
acting.
be the spy. Could be the spy.
Could be the spy.
But then why would we?
Oh yeah,
get...
the spy. What the spy? Then why is Emily? So what? In what world does it make sense? Where I mean, I'm assuming you believe Franny and not Emily in this this whole deal.
So there's also an investigator ping that has Christian and Emily as the poisoner.
Really? Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
So are
okay.
you the poisoner?
No, I am not the poisoner. Okay. Look.
What you want to give me some intel here?
Yes. I protected Dwight last night. And he survived.
Emily.
Franny, I do not want to talk to you.
I don't want to
You need to take acting classes. Were you sitting on that line? Were you
I
like
was sitting.
holding it? You're practicing it?
I was practicing. There's not room for two virgins in this house, okay?
Welcome back to the town square, everybody. There are 9 of you alive, so that means we are again looking for 5 votes today. Nominations are open.
Hi,
I'm happy.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to nominate Emily.
Okay.
Wait, can we talk about whether or not we have a better kill than? Okay, we know one of me or Franny is definitely lying. It's very unlikely either.
Well,
of us
Emily,
is-
before
Actually,
you get
I'm confirmed.
stuck in there, Emily, let's hear Franny's accusation, and then it'll be all yours. Go for it, Franny.
So here's the thing. I really don't think that Emily is actually the imp because she would have gotten bluffs, and I can't see a world where she gets bluffs and then bluff something that already exists, which is the virgin. So I really actually don't think she's the imp, but she is 100% evil. There's no other reason that she would do this, and so I think it helps us to get her off the board, and then we can potentially get more information about who the actual imp is the next round. That's my thought.
Emily.
I think it's a wasted vote to get one of us off the board when we have better options because we know neither Franny nor I are the imp, but it's fine. Go ahead and kill me if you want to kill me, but here's the thing. Here's the world in which I am the virgin. After I die, you will know that I was the virgin, okay? There was a poisoner and there was a spy. I don't know who the first person Franny talked to. She's either the poisoner or the spy, but that other person they said, oh, Emily is poisoned, and then Franny was like, or whoever the spy was like, oh, they're the virgin? Let's do that. It's hilarious, which fair enough, it's funny, but mean,
let's be really
but abusive.
Can I just say right now?
Yes. Who did you talk to first? Go ahead.
I talked to Fishback first.
There you go.
Can I just say, let's be really suspicious of whoever claims to be Undertaker, and if they come forward saying that Emily was the virgin, because that would then lead me to believe that they are like a spy and Emily is working with
She's
them.
already painting the role. The information, the accurate
Emily.
information we're about to get is wrong. She's already trying to cover her tracks.
Because I am the virgin.
Oh yeah, okay,
guys.
yeah.
I'm running the
So
vote.
I have
I'm not.
information relevant to this nomination.
Say it fast.
Emily's in. Oh gosh, the investigator got Emily as a ping for poisoner, as one of two pings.
Oh, of course. No, Fishbox over here confirming that. Okay.
I love how you say
guys,
Sorry. So who got a ping for poisoner? What did you
6
say?
is enough.
The investigator got Emily and someone and Christian in a ping for poisoner.
Okay. All right. So pig for poisoner. Okay, that's an interesting play.
I have reason to fully believe Christian's not the poisoner.
That what?
That Christian is not the poisoner. Christian, no, not poisoner.
Got it. Yeah, I didn't
I mean, the
think he
investigator
was.
could have been lying to me, or could have been poisoned, or not drunk, obviously. So, but
do we have any follow up on the chef information, like if it's legitimate or not, or because I know there were rumblings of a possible Undertaker.
I talked to an Undertaker who confirmed it was Marianne as chef.
But that could be so. If Marianne was chef, obviously we don't. That could be spy info, right?
Spy info. It also could be poisoned info as well.
Although for the chef to right, yes, yeah.
Spy poison. There's a strong chance of a spy poisoner world here.
But for just to play devil's advocate here, it would, if Marianne was the chef, it would be highly crazy to give accurate information as the chef. To give the chef one. As the person who led the attack on Marianne, I want to say, like, if Marianne was the chef and gave Chef 1 and that information implicated her. I mean, I don't know. It's a little.
No,
bit,
I want to say,
Yeah.
because I've been trying to talk to you all day, because I actually have beef with you, that I feel as if I am only dead because I had the worst vibe conversation. People could corroborate. I left that conversation and I was like, Steven totally thinks I'm evil because the vibes were completely off in this freaking conversation.
Second call.
I have people who I trust. I know a second call for people
It's
who
okay,
are
you carry on,
actually
Marianne. I'm
stuff.
quite happy for
Yeah.
you to use up the town's
So,
time with this.
I mean,
like I
think
said,
it's pointless for
I
me to
have
nominate
people
Franny,
who
Yeah,
right?
let's stop the filibuster. Does anybody have
Okay.
any useful?
It's not, whoa. I've been trying to
So are we-
I've been trying to talk to Steven. I'll shut up then.
So
Are we using the chef one or no? Because then, if we're pretty confident Emily's bad, then, I mean, her neighbors are PG and Marianne, and I don't know. Just putting that out there. I don't know if we're utilizing the one.
I think this is
Dwight,
all
Dwight
bad
nominates
info.
PG. Dwight nominates PG.
Dwight nominates PG. Tell us why.
This whole Franny Emily thing, it's great and all. I'm fairly certain neither of them are demons. I'd rather, like, we can kill one of them, that's fine with me, but I'd rather go for a potential demon candidate. I know it's early on in the game, whatever. The chef one information, I tend to believe, so if we think Emily's evil, we can kill PG. It also could just be PG and Kane, and Emily, telling the truth, Franny could be evil, the lone evil out there. I'd just rather go for PG. PG also, you were supposedly reclaiming top 4 information, so that'd be a way to also get what role you were for a possible Undertaker. So
PG also didn't die when she nominated me.
Yeah, because you
PG.
weren't
You're
the
not the
virgin.
virgin.
That's because you're not
Exactly.
PG.
I can't wait for y'all to watch this back.
I think you guys would be wasting your vote if you voted for me. But that said, I'm not going to filibuster because I'm not bad. So it's not that crucial for me to stay alive. But
It actually is, regardless of whether or not you think me or PG is bad, it is a better move to kill somebody who is not Franny or myself, because if Franny or myself, one of us is going to be alive at final 3, right?
Right.
And we're not the imp, obviously.
I'm tempted. I'm a little concerned about getting a little too close on this vote in terms of numbers because people could push through a tie and then cancel one of these nominations.
Yeah, can
We need
talk-
to just
talk
end
through
the
this?
Emily
I will keep my
Franny.
hands up.
We need to end the mother off.
7 to die.
so what's gonna happen? Are we gonna
6
kill
to tie.
Franny next and then waste to execution
Wait,
on minion?
I have a
minion?
question
Like,
for
I'd rather
Steven.
just go for.
I see what you're talking about, Dwight.
Okay.
Voting for this just out of suspicion. I have a question for PG. So you can I say what you've claimed to be? I think there's no reason to keep it.
Yeah,
secret
that's
anymore.
fine.
And
I think
in fact,
everybody knows.
Yeah.
So PG is the source of the investigator
investigator.
info that either Emily or Christian is the poisoner. So why would you then believe that Emily was the virgin and nominate Emily, knowing that Emily was a potential poisoner, Ping?
Thank you.
because I just believed her and I figured I just wanted to test.
Because I was telling the truth. I'm sorry. This is really frustrating because I literally came to PG first thing and she was very, very hesitant. And I told, who did I tell? I told like at least Gabby and
This is
Dwight
a- this is
separately.
I'm
We're wasting
hesitant
time.
because I did because you could have been
Can
the
y'all listen to me
poisoner.
really fast? Because, okay, yeah, can you guys, I came and she said, I'm one of the top 4 information roles. I gave her my 3 and then I was like, okay, great. If you're one of the top 4 information roles, I'm actually the virgin. Go ahead and nominate me. And she was like, oh, well, I don't really know if, and I was like, no, like you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it, but like I am good. I am the virgin. So this is in my opinion, Fishbach, I feel like you were played by Franny and
Possible.
presumably, yes, I am 100% the virgin. And I'm sorry that I
gonna
goofed
end the
that up
day.
because okay, yeah, sorry.
In
Okay,
5,
well.
Y'all, I can't do this
4,
a second time. For the love of God.
3, 2, 1. Emily is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
I hope we got him. I hope that was the poisoner. If not, then good on whoever's poisoning me or me being drunk. But I feel reasonably certain that Emily is, in fact, the poisoner.
I thought that I would do a better job being evil, but I can't. I'm bad at both being evil and bad at being good. I think outsider is maybe the only role that I can effectively claim in general. I just fit better, like working for good, but in a very ineffective way. That is basically my MO.
Emily is dead. I am the queen virgin. I win the virgin wars. This is great. At this point, my palms are sweaty. I'm stressed out. I have lost the forest for the trees. I don't even know if I care about winning the game. I just cared about winning the virgin battle with Emily, and I have absolutely demolished her. And so that's what matters to me. I am a happy camper. I could die happy tonight. And you know what? Maybe I will. So we'll have to see.
The chef one is like, if it's from Marianne and Marianne gives information that like basically hurts her own game. But then maybe she was, she's devious. So, if the chef one points to her and Emily sitting next to each other, maybe she thought she would be exonerated as the source of the chef one. But that said, like it's very confusing. Why wouldn't she be willing to nominate a virgin? It's so good. It would be good. It makes no sense. There's so much behavior that makes no sense. I can't wrap my head around it.
In the world that I think we're living in, Franny is virgin. I am mayor. I don't know about Fish, but he seems to be working hard for good. I don't know about Christian. Gabby's Slayer. Owen or Dwight. Assuming PG, that brings it down to Owen or Dwight. Or Christian, who I don't have good reads from.
Another lively day.
Another very lively day with 2 dead evils. It's just Owen holding the candle now.
Yeah, it's all on Owen now. So, do we go right to Owen?
We go straight to Owen. We've got no poisoner to wake up. Let's get him in here.
There's an old adage, impin' ain't easy.
Impin' ain't easy at all.
But look at you right now.
This is my island. I'm all alone. Oh, sweet baby rays. Okay. I don't have a poisoner anymore, so I cannot touch Christian. He is the Raven Keeper. We're doing a role swap. I think I need to kill Dwight here just to remove confirmation that Emily was bad, and then that thus the chef one was true. Because although then he'll be sus of PG. Dwight believes Marianne is the chef. If I do not kill him, he will see Emily is the poisoner. So he might begin questioning as to whether Marianne was actually the chef or not. But then why would she be lying about a 1 if there is actually a 1 in the game? So then he might start questioning the 1 in and of itself.
I am going to have to press you for a choice, Owen.
I know.
Despite saying go at your own pace, I have decided that your pace is too slow.
I'll kill Dwight. I'll kill Dwight.
Dwight it is, thank you.
Okay. Oh, and let me just ask your confidence level. Do you think, all alone, can you bring it home for the evil team?
Seems very unlikely, but I'm not...
What a story it would be, though.
It would be. I'm in a better spot than I have been other times I've been evil. There's at least a few people who believe my bluff. Actually, wait, no. Kill Franny. Kill Franny.
Oh.
Kill Franny.
Okay.
Because I'm protecting Dwight. I'm perpetually protecting Dwight. So I may have just overthought this and made a foolish decision by leaving Dwight alive, but he is my biggest advocate right now. You seem genuinely shocked that I was actually the monk, and as long as I don't get myself executed or kill Christian, like, I've got 2 people that believe I'm the monk. This is like a Herculean task, though. Like, this is gonna, this is terrible, but we'll see what happens.
I guess I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I think we all are, right? Everybody loves an underdog story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, with the removal of Emily, we just got to visit Dwight and Fishback now, so let's get Dwight in here and let him know that Emily was the poisoner.
What do I learn? I'm very intrigued to see what I learned tonight.
What do you expect to learn, Dwight? What is your top of your list for things you think you're going to see right now?
I'm expecting either virgin if she's actually a spy, or virgin next to the virgin, or poisoner if PG's telling the truth, which part of me doubts, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, it is my pleasure and duty to inform you that Emily was in fact the poisoner.
Interesting. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With the chef one as well, that would be very intriguing on where that chef one pair is. If PG's saying that she's the investigator who saw Emily as poisoner, I am initially doubtful that Emily and PG are the chef one, meaning I'm looking elsewhere for that pair. If Emily's truly the poisoner, which I'm going to put on my grim now, PG is good. That means Kane has to be good because I'm next to Kane and PG next to Kane. So the pair has to be Franny, Fishback, Christian, Gabby, Owen. So Emily poisoner is interesting. For sure. Now, once again, I could have gotten poisoned by Christian. If Christian is the poisoner. And Christian knows I'm Undertaker. Interesting. I didn't think about that.
Fishback is now going to get some ridiculously useful information, because Franny's dead, as are Marianne and Emily, so he's reaching all the way around to PG now.
I'm getting so many bad vibes from this town.
That's part of being the empath.
Yeah, I know. It's like I feel too much. I feel too deeply.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, this is why initially the game was called Bad Vibes Town. But then we decided Blood on the Clocktower was a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid I cannot confirm your bad vibes, Stephen, because you still learned that 0 of your living neighbors are evil.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm happy to know that I have at least friends close to me, even as the evil core keeps on manufacturing evil in this town. Thanks very much.
Good morning, good people of Ravenswood Bluff. However, that was a lie. It's not a good morning, because unlike the previous morning, you awake to the sight of a corpse, and it is the corpse of our dear friend, Franny.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, that's sort of confirms...
Undertaker.
It's a bad... Yeah, what do we got? Okay.
Well, no, I'm just saying that they didn't want to be confirmed by Franny.
No, but the thing is,
Franny
in the world...
didn't want to get confirmed.
Well, if Franny was the spy and the Undertaker would almost certainly get false information.
So
about them
Franny
anyway.
was the poisoner.
No, but
So Franny was the virgin.
Franny be the poisoner.
The investigator pings were off of Emily and myself, not Franny.
Yeah, if you believe the investigator.
Right.
I think that we're working with like a really good imp here.
Hello.
Poisoner.
Emily?
Poisoner on Emily, yeah.
Okay. I protected you again. I feel like they might not attack you again, but...
I don't... Yeah, that's intriguing. I want to tell you to protect me just so I know I keep getting info, but so in the back of my head, like I just start, after I got poison, I'm like, okay, great, poison.
Do we want fish back in here or no?
No. Okay. In the back of my head, I'm like, what if Christian's poisoner and poisoned me? Because Christian didn't know my role after that, right? Like PG could be telling the truth, Emily could be virgin, but I doubt that Franny did this whole thing because Franny died at night. Franny could have been a star passing him, but once again, highly unlikely, I feel like, because that was very risky to do day one. So I'm in a world where it is Emily poisoner, Franny virgin, PG investigator. So if the chef won, if we are to believe it's true, then where's that chef won, right? Because if PG's investigator, I'm Undertaker. Since no death happened, I believe you as Monk fully, because I don't think you took a kill that night on the first night. So that means Kane has to be good because there's no chef one anywhere else. So it's Fishback, Christian, Gabby.
Gabby's been quiet since the Slayer thing, I will say, but I haven't talked to her much.
But then that means PG saw 2 evils in the investigator ping. Right?
Oh yeah, that is odd. Wait, who were her pings again?
So Emily and Christian as poison.
Oh.
So it's like where I'm trying to figure out where the chef one could be, unless the chef one was poisoned.
That's possible too.
My thinking is the chef one could have been poisoned now because I can't make sense of a chef one with the things that have happened in this game, right?
Right.
But I mean, I kind of want to go after Fishback today because I have nothing on him. Kane, I am led to believe is good currently, but once again, don't know for sure because the chef one could be wrong. But the chef one is correct, and Marianne was not poisoned night one. Kane has to be good.
Kane has to be good. So we're looking at maybe the top of the circle there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to keep
Christian
protecting you for now until we find a better option?
Yeah, because Gabby's useless if her PG's done. I'm the only recurring info currently, supposedly, so unless Fishback or Kane have better info. Kane says he gets no info. So unless Fishback gets info, I'd say
what would Kane be then if Gabby's claiming Slayer? Did I tell you Christian's claiming Ravenkeeper?
Yeah, you did. I'm going to presume Kane's a mayor or something until he says otherwise, or soldier, but I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure that out.
Obviously, they didn't choose Dwight again. So I protected Dwight both nights.
Okay.
So have you talked with Dwight about this?
No, I haven't. Okay. No, he wouldn't give me any information. Okay. I don't know if he trusts me.
So I basically give you my role, my bona fides. What can you give me?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. What was your role?
Monk.
Yeah, I assumed based on action, but I didn't hear you to start there. Yeah, I am mayor. I'll hard claim mayor to you because I think we need to get this thing done. Okay. So I don't know if that's an inconvenient bluff, but
it's not necessarily an inconvenient bluff. I mean, the thing is, mayor, even if I believe you, the problem is that and I have no reason not to at this point. But you could be poisoned on the last day, and then your power might not work. Yeah. So I'm always hesitant to go for the mayor win. But
what made you go and be suspicious of me to then kill me so aggressively?
Well, I felt like as a first night information role, it's reasonable for you to want to kill, to want to be part of a virgin nomination chain. But you chose not. I can't. I'll explain this to you after the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, explain, because I want to explain.
I gotta solve this game. I'm sorry.
Let me just finish this. Just
Yeah.
5 seconds. Because for me, I was in a group of people who I started to trust. I thought my vote every single round was stronger with the people, which is why I was kind of sus that you wanted to get me killed. That's why you can continue the game. I just want to say my piece and release it. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm honored to have beef with you. I feel like
No.
that's you have the best beefs in the game.
So, I tend to believe your investigator stuff. So I'm working with the idea that Emily is the poisoner. I am trying to figure out everything else. I'm kind of suspicious of Christian just based off of vibes, but it makes me feel less suspicious that those were the two people that Marianne's requesting. I don't want to talk to her. That makes me feel less suspicious that they were the two people that you got as potential poisoners.
Yes, I was given Christian and Emily, so one of them is bad, but they wouldn't give me, it's always going to be one is good, right? They wouldn't give me two bad.
I don't think it has to be, but I would be really surprised if they gave you two bad, is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so do you feel like you know anything about anyone else? I feel like I feel a couple of people that I feel most good about.
I feel good about Steven, but Steven's pulled one over on me before. Gabby, I feel like I'm a little bit iffy on because that Slayer thing was like out of the blue.
Yeah.
You know, it's a role that feels like, I don't know. And then I asked.
It was out of the blue, and I don't think that Emily was a logical choice in that setting. Like, maybe she just didn't have time to think through it, but it was really clear to me that Emily was not the imp, that she was like a minion.
I just finally talked to Fishback about his reasons of being suspicious of me, and then I told him about why I was hesitant to go.
Yeah.
But
so were you the chef for real?
Like I said,
were you the chef?
Yes, I'm chef.
And
for
what
real.
numbers? What number did you get at the beginning?
I had 1,
and then you died, so we don't know anything
that means.
Else.
And then chef only gets information at the beginning.
And if it is a spy
what
poisoner, then chef's a good one to poison.
Yes, but they don't. But because it's night 1,
they
they don't
wouldn't
know
have
who
known.
anyone is. They have that's why the Emily Franny thing was super sus, because it's like, how would you know that who the virgin was? But I actually wanted to chat with you about something about your Slayer kill.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know why you did it before the votes came through.
Panic.
Rather than doing it.
Panic.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have necessarily chosen Emily either. Like, in my heart, I was like, I don't think she's the imp because this is like too messy. But I panicked and didn't want to like lose my power, and now I regret it. And it's whatever.
Yeah, because it actually raised my flag.
Yeah,
this was a very bad.
Steven said he's suspicious of me now for that, which is really annoying for just like a nothing move, like which truly there was nothing deeper behind it.
Hello.
So you can confirm me. Can you publicly confirm me, please?
I got you as poisoner.
What the fuck?
I know.
I
like he's like, socially I really want to believe you, but like
That's right. This is a really good imp game. They're just killing.
like in my heart I really want to believe you.
Dwight,
but like,
I would not believe you if I was you. I just need you to know the truth. I just can't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. If you're actually the poisoner, well played, because I fully am buying into this right now. Like, you're innocent, but like I have to believe that you're like the poisoner now. So it's like, what do I do?
I know. Trust your imp. I get it.
Because Franny died at night too. Like, why would you die at night? Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. But you know, it's great conversation.
I just think whoever is the imp, it really knows what they're doing. The team is really good.
I want to kill Fishback or Christian at this point because I'm like, yeah, cool. They need to like. I don't know what's going on. Like, okay.
I'm so sorry. I think I really fucked this up for the town. I'm so sorry.
Listen, it's fine.
Hi.
Are you the really good imp?
No, I don't think that's a good imp. So Franny is basically socially confirmed, but I do think there was heat on it. I'm not sure it's a great imp. I think that might be an imp who made a mistake right there. You're Slayer. I'm
Yeah, I don't know anything about you.
Okay. I'm not willing to share any more information about myself. You know, there's people who know. I don't totally trust you. You're in my possible you're in my possible suspicious list. Yeah. I want to talk to someone.
You
no
keep
offense,
not telling
Gabby.
me anything. It's fine.
Well, that's because I don't totally trust
It's
you. I
okay.
felt like the
Goodbye.
whole thing
I'm
with
gonna
you.
talk to
And well, who do you trust? Who do you
Franny,
trust?
but now I don't know. But Emily's requesting me.
Here's the deal. I protected Dwight both nights. So Dwight
Okay.
did not. No one died on night 2. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why no one died.
Okay. So. Okay. You're so
Yes.
you're claiming
the only
monk.
other thing would be like if the demon decided not to kill on night 2 by killing a. Yeah, I'm claiming monk. To be clear, yes. So.
Yes.
Just make that absolutely clear. And obviously, you're claiming investigator. Okay. Clearly,
Yes.
you and Emily are on opposite sides of this. Emily immediately voted for your kill. Okay. Which is one of the reasons that I didn't want to vote for you necessarily. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I figured. Well, I mean, I jumped into a conversation with her right away because I figured I had to.
Yeah, tell me about that
get
conversation.
One of, either
Tell me
you
about
or
the
Emily.
conversation.
She went kind of like, at first she was like, let's do a girls alliance, and I'm like, I don't know what that means in this game, but okay. And then and then she was like, are you willing to die on night 1? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? And I was like, I can if you want. I was like, I don't know that we need, so like so I wanted to pick one of you guys to see if you would claim anything, because minion on night 1 without info, it's a little tricky. You know what I mean? So she went virgin immediately. So I was like, oh, well, maybe that was pretty immediate.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast.
You know what? It honestly makes the most sense. She didn't have her bluffs, so she just went with something. It was a double claim, so now she's doubling down. That's something that makes the most sense.
But who do you? Okay. So who do you think?
I'm. It's weird. I think I trust Steven a lot. I'm trying my process elimination. It really just narrowed it down to like Kane and maybe Dwight, because Dwight's also throwing out the chef information, but I don't know. Dwight's very good.
I need some intel from you. I need a one-on-one here. Give me something, hero.
Yeah, so I am a townsfolk, and my role can be corroborated. If I don't know if you've talked to Christian.
Which townsfolk? We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and you're one of the only people I don't know anything about.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm either the monk or the raven keeper, and I shall not specify which.
Okay, well, I know that you're not the monk, so you're claiming Ravenkeeper. Why is that? Why? How can somebody corroborate that?
So the role swap of it all.
Oh, well, you are the monk then, is what you're saying.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well,
Look, listen. If I know someone who's claiming to be the monk, and I would have been a moron not to kill that person,
That is true.
Last night. And Franny dying, I think, was a mistake. I think there's a world where you are a baddie. No offense.
There's always a world.
Although the monk claim, no, you're right. There's no world. If you're the monk, and is that what you're claiming? You're the monk?
I am the actual monk, and I protected Dwight.
Okay, if that's true, oh wow. So there's no world where you're a baddie, but there is a world where Christian is a baddie.
He could be like glazing me and told me exactly the role that would get me to volunteer, because he talked to me first that day. So I don't know.
Okay, well now I'm really confused, because I thought I had the whole thing figured out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm the empath, okay? I got zeros every single night, so that includes Franny, Christian, and PG. Now it's possible there's a world where I'm poison locked on that. But it's interesting to me that Christian, who knows that, hasn't wanted to talk to me, because there's intel on PG that I have. Like, so I think that's weird that Christian hasn't wanted to talk to me.
That is odd.
We're narrowing it down to, like, if you are the Ravenkeeper is a real good, but like, who's the poisoner then? I mean, what about Dwight and Kane? Like, is there a Dwight Kane world?
Maybe so. I've not heard anything from Kane, and honestly, Gabby, I'm a little like her Slayer thing early, and then she's kind of just. I haven't talked to her since, but we gotta go.
Is Dwight the Undertaker? Is that right? What did he get? What did he get last night? If he was,
he got poisoner.
So I just had Christian hard claim to me. And,
Wait, can I ask? Did he hard claim Ravenkeeper?
I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you here. He did not hard claim Ravenkeeper to me.
Oh,
so it's interesting that you. It's interesting that you say Dwight and Owen, because I think that that is sort of the next divide that seems to be being explored. So I don't know why Dwight wouldn't give me anything, and I haven't spoken to Owen in like 2 weeks.
What did he hard claim to you? Because I think that Owen is trying to Owen and Christian seem to be working together to try to protect each other or something.
Oh, okay. I think the gong rang. I don't know if I trust you. I'm scared.
Okay, 7 of you alive. That means a meager 4 votes required today if you want to execute someone. Nominations are open.
I just had a thought.
Hey, so
Don't.
What?
Bad Dwight.
I'll start things out today by saying, hello, it's me, your resident Undertaker. So the first time I saw Marianne as chef, I saw Emily as poisoner. So I talked to Emily. It's like, socially, I really want to believe Emily here, but it's just like, I objectively can't, because it lines up with the investigator info.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm not the poisoner.
And Dwight, you were probably poisoned. You were probably poisoned night one.
I respect the attempt.
Okay,
I
is there something new,
playing
Dwight?
with it this hard.
I can't even be upset. I'm sorry. It's just so funny.
No, it's just like, no, Fishback, you're saying I could have been poisoned nights 1 and 2?
Yeah, I think you are, if I were the poisoner, you are the person I would poison. So I think it's not crazy that night 2, that you would have been poisoned. Well, night 1, you wouldn't get any information either way, right? So
you're saying like the last 2 nights, at least I was poisoned. So
well, not last night. Not last night, because I think Emily was the poisoner and we killed her. But I think it's reasonable that you were poisoned the first... This is night 1 is the before the game starts, right? And
before the game starts, yeah.
Yeah.
But
so night 2, I think you were probably poisoned, or maybe
I don't think he was poisoned night 2.
Fishback, do you have any helpful information to share? Because
yes, I do have helpful.
Yeah, share it.
I would love to hear that.
All right, so I am the empath, and I got have had zeros every night,
including last night.
Including last night.
So that means that you got a reading on me and PG last night.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So
that sounds good.
So
because I feel like I'm a little bit suspicious of Christian and PG now, because I saw them talking, and I feel like I don't usually see them talk, and then it just planted in my head.
Gabby, literally the conversation was like, PG, I feel so bad. I've never talked to you. And also the fact that you got a ping on me, I feel like I definitely should talk to you today.
We talk because I've been trying to talk to him because they were the two.
But if there's a spy and a poisoner, then they would really, and they happen to be sitting next to the empath, then they would really like to poison the empath to give them wrong information.
But there might have been a Scarlet Woman. There might have been a Scarlet Woman and a poisoner. And also, they wouldn't have known night 1 to poison me. They wouldn't have known. Oh, sorry.
Let's say this empath 0 is true, right? And my check is correct. Where's the chef 1? Because in that world, Christian and PG are good. Fishback's the empath. I'm unthinking. That means we have to believe it's Gabby and Owen only, and I don't believe it's Gabby.
I don't believe the chef info. I think that Marianne is probably the Scarlet Woman or the spy.
So then you're saying Emily and Marianne
on her? I find it hard to believe.
No, because there was so much heat on Marianne. I think that the evil team
heat that you made because of reasons. No, that people want to just vote and kill someone off. I know I'm dead, but I want to speak against that for that being a logic, because I think it's a weak enough reason. I've spoken being chef. I think that obviously that Dwight's night 2 wasn't poisoned because he got chef from me. So I have to disagree with what you're saying.
But can I say something? I think I just figured it out.
Oh, I think can we stop letting them talk?
Okay, I think
they're wasting time. They're wasting time.
I want to hear this.
I want to hear this.
I think Marianne Sheffield, let's assume it's correct, okay, which is a big assumption. Fair enough. Franny and Fishbach talk immediately, night 1. Spy, poisoner. PG then comes out and says, hey, I'm actually the investigator, and I know Emily is the poisoner, right? And then you poison the Undertaker. And then Fishbach just comes out with the empath 0 at some point because he's like, might as well protect my people.
Okay, that's such nonsense.
Final call.
Let's listen to somebody
my
besides...
okay, I'm going to nominate Gabby just to keep the day going. I think there's... Okay, so... I'm sort of weirded out that you're not suspicious of the chef info. Like the chef one
this nomination doesn't sound like it's about why we should execute Gabby.
Yeah,
so for that
about
reason,
me.
I'm going to hand it over to Gabby.
No,
hold on. Let me
go on and Steven, I'll trust you.
Okay. All right. So Gabby is one of the few people that I have any kind of read on at all in this game. Kane is the other one. I thought, the Slayer shot sounds like, that's a very easy way to exonerate yourself. Also, taking the Slayer shot at an accused minion is a very strange choice. I think Gabby is a possible demon. I don't think she's necessarily the demon. I just wanted to extend the day. I feel like the evil team over there has sort of eaten up a lot of time while we're trying to solve. But I do think Gabby's a possible.
Okay.
Anyway, and so I'm going to be voting on it, but I understand if others don't want to.
Gabby, your response.
If there is an Undertaker out there, I'm fine dying because I'm literally the Slayer, and whatever, if they get poisoned, they can only poison so many people. So either the empath will have to be true, or the poisoner will have to, the Undertaker. Such a waste of a vote. I don't care. My thing's gone because I made a dumb play in panicking and trying to use my Slayer shot, but it's not me.
I will add to
We're
this.
looking for 4.
We
Go on,
get
Christian.
3 more executions. at
This is a
rate.
waste,
3 more
Maddie.
executions.
I will.
I'm not voting on this.
I'll use my dead
Should I
vote.
vote? I can vote.
No,
Should I-
I'm
should
not
we-
bad.
If Franny
No.
uses, if Franny
Yes.
uses her dead
We gotta
vote,
kill
that
someone.
tells you
Yeah.
everything. Oh my
I'd
god!
rather go for someone else today.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But then nominate someone else. Wait, why did you take it down, Christian?
3's not
Because,
enough.
because I want to hear what Dwight has
That's
to
the
say.
evil team. Because
Dwight
that's
nominates
But
Kane.
you just removed
nominates
the
who,
possibility.
sorry?
You're right.
Kane.
Kane. Okay, Dwight, tell us why you've chosen Kane.
I
I've
trust you,
heard
Stephen.
absolutely nothing.
Don't
I've heard
interrupt.
nothing about Kane. I'm starting to believe the chef number was poisoned because, like, it just doesn't make sense with the way the deaths are happening tonight and people's claims. Kane, you've given me almost nothing this game in terms of info. I don't think you get info for what we talked about. And I don't want you to say your role because if I'm Undertaker, I'd rather see what you are without you claiming it, so we can have a two-way confirmation chain there. But yeah, I don't think you have utility to the town right now.
Kane?
I'd really, really like to not die. And I would like to say my role. I feel like I've hard claimed to many people in this town. And so I would prefer to stay in town greatly unless there's a reason that we can immediately get to a new kill. I haven't heard any. Dwight, we spoke once and you gave me less than I gave you.
I've also now
and
hard
I have
claimed
literally
publicly.
not heard Owen speak this entire session. I'll put that out there, which is neither good nor bad. But I think, I don't know if I can have guidance here in my pitch, but I think I should hard claim.
Do it, because I'll probably vote
if you
for.
want
I'll
to, go
probably.
for it.
I want to kill somebody, so I might vote for you if you don't say what it is.
I'm mayor. I'm the mayor of this town. I know I've been absent, but I believe in strong municipal government, and I would greatly appreciate not to be voted out. So again, we need to be solving the puzzle pieces. I am mayor, and I have hard claims out there for what it's worth. Unfortunately, I get no information, and I'm incredibly useful to the town. So it's a bad vote
If I can
to
counter
disrupt
this, I don't-
government.
if we have a poison in this game, I'm not going to go for mayor win anyway, so I'd just rather get this out to work.
But we think Emily was the poisoner.
But it could also be Christian very well, so I just I'm never going to go.
And I
for
do
it.
want to say, Stephen, I completely regret pulling my item in hand. I chickened out.
Original?
I chickened out. I totally should put it on the block, and that is my mistake. I just want to say that out.
But you
Any
are
other
not someone who
nominations?
casually makes mistakes.
I chickened out. I chickened out.
In the world where Christian is the poisoner, then I have been on poison
Poison
lock,
lock.
and that does not corroborate with Dwight allegedly being an Undertaker
Calling it
who
in
got
5.
poisoner for Emily.
You could be lying,
4.
but that's off tracks.
3, 2, 1. Kane is executed and dies.
Fortunately, Mayor bit the dust last night. Apparently, Dwight doesn't want to go for mayor win anyways. That sounds like kind of imp behavior, but we'll take it. I'm hoping we can narrow down who is actually the imp, though, because I don't see how taking me off the board actually provides us any ability to solve this puzzle. So I'm hoping that people come out the cage with a plan on how to solve the puzzle, because, I mean, I think Dwight is sus. I think that Owen is sus. Christian and Steven even as well. There's a devil on the loose, that we know for sure.
Unfortunately, Kane did bring suspicion on Owen, but I feel as if he has people who are trusting him, having his back, and that can help.
I think that Fishback came to me right away with this claim that he was the empath, this claim that he felt solid about myself and Christian. I feel like that was a play to get me to trust him and to get me to believe in him, because I know that I'm good. He would know that I'm good if he is evil and knew that I was not on his team. So it's not only an opportunity for him to gain my trust, but also to clear Christian.
Now I'm like very lost. Like something is wrong here with this whole Dwight thing. Like why does he believe the chef info so much? Why does he not believe that he was potentially poisoned for night 2 when he got chef for Marianne? Or Marianne could be the spy. Marianne was super socially suspicious. She has remained socially suspicious. I mean, if I'm wrong about Marianne, like God bless. I acknowledge my being wrong, but her like desperately needing to talk to me in order to like get like why she was voted for is not credible.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. I really screwed up that vote. I really screwed up that vote.
Christian claimed to protect Dwight, I think to clear himself as the monk. Franny did say it was suspicious. What if Christian sunk a kill, did like a flashy play to sink a kill and pretend like he protected Dwight so that he would look good for the rest of the game? I think that's a possibility. I know Christian, he's smart.
I don't know what to fucking think. I think Dwight is sus. Is Christian sus now? Has Christian been playing me? I feel like I believe Christian. I was so anti-Emily. This game's got me stressed. I wanted a low-stress game this time.
We still get 2 more kills. So actually, that's not the worst thing in the world. My supposed monk is still alive, unless Owen is snowing me, which if he is, good job, Owen. I have to believe the chef one was poisoned now, so I have nothing to go off of anymore. If Fishback is actually the empath with a 0, that means it has to be Gabby and Owen.
The town's in the blender right now.
Yeah, I think Owen's doing a really good job of just flying beneath the radar as well. We've got like 4 or 5 people that are just tumbling
Kane
over one another.
Him a little bit. Kane said, I haven't heard him, but I think everybody is not even thinking about Owen right now.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah, that is exactly what he wants. But we're thinking about Owen, so let's get him in here.
Yeah, bring in the man of the hour. Look at you.
Still hanging in.
You're cooking.
Trying to.
Owen, how did it feel when Kane said, I've literally not heard Owen say anything at all this game?
I always have a defense for that because I'm in a lobby with Marianne, Steven, Christian, Franny, all these yappers yapping along, and I'm just here. And I've built a good allyship with Dwight. So my plan tonight is to kill Steven because at some point I need to pretend that I have been poisoned as the monk, which is why Dwight will die in the future. So there seems to be some sus growing on Christian.
A long game, a long con.
I have to. That's like the only path I see forward. There's a small window I gotta hit here, but I think Steven must die for me to pretend to be the poison monk later on. So Christian is going to be my patsy at some point, and Dwight will be my biggest ally.
Wow.
So
you've got it all laid out.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But
okay.
Yeah, Steven is going to sleep with the fishies tonight.
Okay, Steven it is. Thank you.
All right, thanks, y'all.
All right. In that case, then, we just wake Dwight to tell him that Kane was the mayor.
I think I messed up.
Why? How did you mess up?
I don't think I should have gotten Kane killed. I started thinking about it tonight, but we'll see if I was wrong about that.
We will see right now, because you awake and you learn that Kane was indeed the mayor.
Yeah, I killed our mayor. Oh, God. Okay, well, hopefully the town doesn't get too mad at me about that. As soon as I did, I was like, wait, this was a mistake. Guys, I'm not against the government, I swear.
And now, Steven, that he is going to be killed so he does not get any empath information, right?
That is correct. The demon wakes before the empath.
Okay. So he's not going to take this well.
Well, I think it will give him a degree of legitimacy that he probably wanted.
He's going to be shot out of a cannon when we come back.
Okay, let's do it. Let's shoot him out of a cannon. Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid that at the crack of dawn you heard a loud bang and saw that the cannon that is for some reason mounted atop the evil factory has had a supervisor fired from it, presumably some sort of unionization effort, and Stephen Fishback's supervising body flies through the sky and lands in the town square.
Union busting is disgusting.
What did you see last night?
Mayor. So, yeah, he was actually the mayor.
So why, though, are you so credible or credulous with Marianne's information? Like, why do you believe that when, like, you know that you could have been... If Emily was the poisoner, and there's reason to believe Emily was the poisoner, we know that either Franny or Emily was a baddie, right? Franny was killed in the night, so presumably Emily was a baddie. PG got a ping on Emily as a poisoner. So Emily dies night... day 2, so why do you not think that it's reasonable that you were poisoned night 2?
It just matches Marianne's claim. And also, I heard the chef beforehand. Like, Marianne could be bad in the chef, or not the chef, but also, we talked, the very first time I think I had with Marianne, she said, I think the sentence was, I started with info, I just don't know what to make of it yet.
But
and for me, that's
like, why would she not be willing to die to the Virgin? And like, she's been like, okay, whatever. Let's say
because she died first last time we played.
All right, I think
I believe her.
It's possible that I am an empath who's been on poison locked, and that Christian is the poisoner, right? Like, that's a very viable world.
I want Christian dead to take her.
I think that Gabby, but then if Christian's the poisoner, why? Let's kill Gabby.
Okay, no, that's fair.
That would make sense if the chef won.
Yeah, that's right.
And that would, if Christian is the poisoner, then Emily. But then why would Emily?
Well, Emily or Franny has to be evil, right?
But Franny died at night.
I'm starting to think the chef 1 was poisoned. part of me thinks. Because I can't make sense of the Chef 1 currently, right?
But if it's Christian and Gabby, that's a Chef 1.
Christian, Gabby, Chef 1 plus Emily. Yeah, that tracks. I've been reading Gabby socially good for a while. Maybe I was just wrong about Gabby the whole time. But
And
I'm
Christian
cool
took his hand down at the last second for the Gabby vote.
Yeah, that's fair. So you want to go for Christian or Gabby?
Gabby.
Okay, I'll try and push that today.
Yeah.
What do you know about everybody else?
I mean, I got, I told you I got zeros. I do think there's a world where Marianne was the chef now. Owen, okay, so Owen is claiming Monk, right?
Yes.
And he said he did a roll swap with Christian. Now, the reason that Christian hasn't killed Owen is because it's great social proof, right? Yeah. So I think that like as the person who knows where the real Monk is, I think that it's probably Christian and Gabby.
Yeah,
but
I fully believe Owen because the night that no one died, he protected me, and I told him to protect me. So I fully, unless he did the stinking kill thing, which honestly
which
he
is
did,
possible,
he deserves to win.
Totally
Love that
possible.
For him.
Yeah,
I fully believe Owen right now.
I think Gabby is reasonable.
I have actually been relatively confused and suspicious about Fishback and Christian this whole time. Did you notice Steven didn't look surprised that he was killed just then?
Well, you know what? I feel as if like he was the smartest one to kill because if he just claimed empath, right?
True.
So
Yeah,
I actually was like, no, he's probably gonna die tonight.
That's
so
a good
that
point.
wasn't surprising to me. But the pieces which I'm going, with Christian being suspicious, withdrawing suspicion, I think that's there too.
Yes.
I think PG is fine. I think that's a red herring, especially because. Oh, go ahead.
So, okay, here's my only other thought. What if you weren't poisoned on night 1? There is a Chef 1, but what if it's Christian and Gabby? Is that can we talk through that? Because Emily, absolutely evil, but I don't think that she was the end. I think that Gabby's Slayer thing was a little suspicious, and I think that Christian
like you're
has
telling
weird...
I was talking to her with Gabby, like you're telling me before you were even marked for death, you go for someone who's nominated for it's really sus.
Yes.
That's what I'm feeling too.
Okay.
So then then the pair, then Gabby and Christian as the pair, and then Emily was the third?
Yeah, and then Emily was the third.
Do you believe Christian?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous.
I'm always nervous.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, and talk me through the hunger here. I mean, I thought that I was running a good town, and now something's happening. We haven't chatted much. What's happening?
I know, we have not chatted much.
Are you cluing this thing together? Is it making sense to you? Because I feel like we're just doing random crap at this point.
I think I'm starting to get sus of Christian. Like, they were raising some before, and I wonder if he is the poisoner and someone's star passed at some point or something like that. I don't know. Gabby, I haven't gotten a ton from.
Yeah, just an easy Slayer shot at the start that she's been hiding behind, and it's just been really under the radar since.
Right, and I'm nervous. So I'm the monk, which is why there was no kill that one night. Because Dwight told me to protect him, and so I've been continuing to protect him.
Okay.
Excuse me. So now I'm curious, like, what the Steven of it all.
What the Steven of it all? Yeah.
Because he was claiming empath. So I wonder if then someone wants to move, like if he's been poisoned the whole time, if they want to move the poison off him onto someone else. And I'm nervous now because like I've kind of had to reveal my role just because people were sus of me because of that one vote where I took my vote off Emily when I wasn't sure what was happening.
It's hard and it lags too, and it's like don't be so hard on me.
I get it, but yeah, they get mad if you overvote and they get mad if you take it off. So exactly, I don't know.
I am starting to feel like you're the imp.
Why did I not vote for you?
I don't know. I didn't because you're my friend. Because you wanted someone else to go.
Why? I mean, it was in my best interest, frankly, to put you on the block, and I didn't put you on the block. I brought it down at the last second, and if anything, I threw a lot of suspicion on me as a result. So how is this my fault?
I was just a little suspicious of you claiming the monk so quickly with protecting Dwight.
Yeah. Why won't someone do that?
I would have thought maybe you'd be a bit cagier about it, and now I'm wondering if it would be a really good play for a demon to sink a kill and then claim that they monk protected.
Interesting. Sounds like you might not be talking to the same people I'm talking to who might have an explanation for what's going on.
Oh, I guess I'm not. I don't know anything, so tell me.
Why don't you go talk with Owen?
Oh, God. Okay.
And tell me if you tell me if you think that that's the case.
Okay, I will.
Okay. I mean, this is a little, Gabby, this is pretty thin.
Is it?
I gotta say,
oh,
it's pretty
I'm working
thin.
out very
Why didn't I
little.
vote you out? I could have put you on the block, and I didn't. I'm catching heat from Steven for no good reason. I had good rapport with Steven. I blew my rapport with Steven over that stupid vote, and I could have voted you out.
I have no good rapport with anybody, so I'm in detective mode, and I'm looking at everybody. Christian told me to talk to you because you know things.
Yes. So we have orchestrated a little role swap action.
Okay.
I'm the monk, and he has claimed Raven Keeper to me.
Okay. He did claim monk, like that tracks. I was
But I'm. Sorry. Go ahead.
The reason he said to talk to you was because I said I'm suspicious about when the no kill night happened. Then Christian claimed monk. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, why would he claim that so easily? Could it be a really clever imp play to actually sink a kill and then pretend? But did you really protect?
It might.
Who'd you protect on
I
that
did
night?
really protect Dwight. I protected
And you
Dwight
think
that
they
night.
tried to go for Dwight on that night?
I do, because he was not very clandestine about being the Undertaker.
Yeah, so have you been protecting him every night?
I have been, yeah.
Okay.
But now I'm a little nervous that Christian may have glazed me into giving me a role that he thought I would be amenable to swapping with.
Yeah, so he just, because he could give you a bluff, basically, if he's bad.
Right. And one that would, like, a monk would be open to trading with.
Yeah.
Because then he's been safe, because, like, ostensibly he wants to die.
Yeah, he's acting a little
Raven
too
Keeper.
frazzled for me to read that as true. He's acting frazzled to me. In that,
I mean, he might
be
frazzled that he hasn't. I don't know.
I think I've got my eye on him, and I think maybe
I do as well. And the fishback thing is curious, because now I wonder, maybe he's trying to poison. Like, maybe Fishback's been poisoned this whole time.
That's what I said.
Now,
I think Fishback's been on poison lock to clear Christian. And then
now
you might
Christian
get poisoned
can poison
next, so
someone
your
else.
Your monk thing might not even work because he might be like I don't know, but
right. That's what.
And I will say, Christian said, "Gabby, this seems thin," and I said, "Yeah, well, I'm going off of very little because nobody's really shared anything with me, right? Because they don't trust me. Apparently, I thought I'd be seeming so innocent with this Slayer. It's such a nothing. I really wasn't planning anything fancy.
Yeah.
And."
Yeah.
I've volunteered to die multiple times, which I would.
Yeah, and that to me makes me trust you.
I've got two hard claims that conflict with each other on the board right now, so we're in a classic.
Let's us three figure this out because I've had a lot of hard claims as well. Let's lay it all.
Okay,
out
do we want to share the competing hard claims right now? I think it's a good place to start.
I don't think I've heard. Okay, so I've heard. Oh, now Fishback wants to talk. Should we let him in?
No, can I do this with you guys? Let me share this. I have
Okay.
Christian hard claiming monk and Owen hard claiming monk to me.
So Kayan, I got a little more information about that. I went to Owen and he said that he is the monk, but he told Christian to hard claim monk or to people to get things off of Owen's back. Now I actually wonder if Christian could be like a spy or something, went to Owen knowing that he's the monk and like is getting him on his side and cooking up this whole plan. But that's what Owen told me about this.
And now,
So
why would he
spy and
hard claim?
poisoner.
Why would he hard claim to me, who's verified the man who run this town, that he is monk when he knows that? Or maybe he doesn't know what Christian told me. I guess so. Fair enough. But it's obviously a concern to me, and we're running out of people to try and get out of town.
Can we talk through? Marianne and I were just talking through the potential of it
Because-
being Emily, Christian, and Gabby. I'm
Yeah,
curious what you
because
think
we don't
about that.
know. That's assuming that my information was good and I was not poisoned night one.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
curious about Gabby. I don't have much information to provide, but just like a Slayer shot out the bat just to kind of get the heat off her, and then Christian hard claiming monk was a huge red flag, but now you're diffusing that for me.
So, do you have information on the remaining people?
No. On some people alive. So I mean, Gabby claims Slayer. Okay. Owen, have you talked with Owen about his
I've
role?
not
I wouldn't
talked.
wanna
I've
give up
been
his
trying
role.
to ping. I haven't talked to anybody.
Talk with Owen. I don't want to give up Owen's role without his permission.
I think it's a little bit
okay?
late for that. No, like, is it?
I guess so. If that's the case, you can say it publicly. So Dwight is obviously claiming Undertaker, and that's it, right? We're down to the final five.
Yeah. So and Gabby was claiming Slayer, which I still think that was a. I think the Slayer thing was
I think it
sus.
was good. Well, my greatest regret is not voting for her. It's my greatest regret.
And then nobody knows what Owen is.
I know what Owen is. I know what Owen's claiming.
Do you believe him?
Okay. All right. At this point, it's got okay. He is the monk. I am the Raven Keeper, and I was hoping someone would kill me. So I claimed monk, that I protected Dwight, but Owen actually did it. So I'm the Raven Keeper. He's the actual monk.
Okay.
You can confirm that with Owen from days ago, and you can confirm that with Dwight from days ago. Now, they could be evil, and that's a terrible thing.
So then who do you think is the imp? Do you think...
I think my best bet is Gabby. And that's why people were trying to pull it off. And it could be Dwight is the other minion, right? So that's why I greatly regret not voting for Gabby. That's why.
I need to do a mea culpa. Marianne, I think I was wrong about you.
Jeez. Oh!
Wow.
I agree with this. I think that you were the
chef one
Sorry,
makes
Marianne.
a lot of sense. I think I might have been a poison-locked empath.
Yeah.
And Christian, I think you might be
I've
the poisoner
said that.
You think it's Christian now?
Well, no, hold on. I think Christian might be the poisoner here. I think it would be reasonable for a poisoner to poison the person next to him, thinking they might be the in the risk that they're the empath on night one, and then I told Christian basically that I was the empath.
Yeah.
So maybe I've been poison locked. So I think there's a world where it's the most suspicious thing to me was Christian taking his hand down at the very last minute.
Well,
Gabby.
I'm
I think
just
Gabby is the
just
imp.
before Christian responds to that, I just want to remind you all: nominations are open and 3 votes required.
I think Gabby is the imp. Let me finish.
I'll vote for Gabby.
Let me finish. I think
Such
Gabby
a
is the imp.
waste.
That's a chef one. Christian took his hand down at the very last second.
Yeah, that was
on
my
Gabby.
fault.
He's now
Super
trying
suspicious.
to pin
It is suspicious.
I'm not in with Christian at all. I actually have said my suspicion about Christian for a little bit now. I think that he was poison locking you. I also heard a claim that that Christian was the monk and protected people. And I said that would be a really good imp play if somebody sunk a kill, didn't kill anyone that night, and then the next morning was like, I actually protected. And I just feel like his attitude, he's all frazzled. Have we gotten any information from the Undertaker?
Yeah, so I was gonna say that. So yeah, sorry about that. I kind of pushed the town to killing our mayor, who was Kane.
The biggest mistake I made. So I want to clarify some things here because I don't think this player is going to matter anymore. Days ago, I approached Owen, and Owen told me that I'm just going to throw this out there. At this point, this doesn't matter. Owen, right? Owen he told me he was the monk and protected Dwight. As well, I'm the Raven Keeper. Let's role swap so I can take the hit, right? So that's what happened there. And I was like, oh, okay, this is perfect. So I'm going around telling people, including you, Steven, even though like I was like 95% sure that you're probably the empath, but in this off chance that you're not, hopefully you funnel it back. I feel it might be a spy game, is why no way I would be actually hit. And my greatest regret is not voting for Gabby because you had Dwight also saying he was not voting for Gabby. I was like, and I was trying to reason out why would Dwight be sticking up for Gabby as a bad kill? And I really should just put it on the block. It was my biggest mistake of the game.
I nominate.
I
nominate myself.
Okay, Gabby, tell us why you've nominated yourself.
Because I would like to demonstrate that I am not the imp because I'm perfectly fine with dying here. I don't want the ghosts to use their dead votes. When I die, the Undertaker can confirm that I was the Slayer. I need to be out of this equation. If you want to kill me, then you'll get confirmation. If this social thing is enough, then don't kill me and keep a good person in and let's try to get a bad person. But this is just stupid that there's suspicion on me. I think that Steven was on poison lock. I think that Christian is bad.
This reads very good to me. I'm just
3
putting it
votes
out there.
required.
Should I kill myself, gang?
Put it on the block at the least. I won't make that mistake again.
But for the record, evil will
Welcome
have
to
been
the
happy with
self-kill.
that because there's fewer chances to get them. But like, if I feel like we absolutely need to get this thing of me being bad out, I don't want to be in the final 3 and you think I'm bad.
Can I say something I've wanted to say for a while? Fishback, just one thing I'll think about. This world where you were poison locked doesn't make sense because I got Emily as poisoner at one point during your quote unquote poison locking.
Wait, why would? But no, but if. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's a great point. Okay.
Wait, can you explain that? I'm not following.
So if Fishback was saying he was poisoned the whole game, during that sequence, I did learn that Emily was the poisoner. right?
Yes.
So that's impossible for both things to have been true.
Can Christian be the spy and Emily is the
Steven,
poisoner?
what were
That
your
is
what were
Christian
your
could have
path-
poisoned Dwight also.
What were
But then fish.
I've
But then
always
Fishback would have
got
gotten
a
zero.
zero.
The
I got zero every night.
Assuming that there's no reason to assume you're bad, PG. I should. I don't know. I'm at trigonometric opposites with Emily. Right. I think that's so. Basically, the world where I'm allegedly bad, that means Emily is good. So are we buying that Franny is definitely bad? Because definitely Franny or Emily has to be bad. There's no way around
That's
that.
a false binary, you know it.
No, what are you talking about, Steven? How is it a false binary that Franny
Because-
and Emily are about to be bad?
So either
explain
Franny
that
or
to me.
Emily has to be bad, but either you and Emily could both be bad.
I'm not saying that's the
both
whole
could be
binary.
bad.
I'm pointing out that world that we would not be in the same. Wait, no. The reason I'm pointing that out is because PG got evil on both of us. So
And you could both be bad.
Okay.
Yeah, why
I'm going to
not?
step in here and say I think it's unlikely you're going to top 4. So unless I hear any other nominations, I'm going to call
Something.
it.
This can't be right because
gang.
they would be nominating somebody else.
Bye, Gabby.
It was nice
Goodbye.
seeing you, Gabs.
Bye.
3,
This can't be right?
2,
It's like I can hear her now.
1. Gabby is executed and dies, and we go to what is almost certainly our
Oh my
final night
god,
of
I'm
the game.
stressing.
I'm putting myself in a really bad position as the Raven Keeper here. I by pulling down my hand on Gabby, I really blew it. I really blew it the first time. We should have pushed it through the first time. And now it's going to be a lot of heat on me. I am the frame. They're going to kill me, and it's going to be wrong. It's got to be Owen or Dwight. Would it be Owen and Dwight together? I think it'd be Owen and Dwight together.
Could Dwight just be giving Undertaker answers that he already knows people are to make himself look good? He was the one that warned us against that. I'm between whether it's Christian or Dwight as the demon. Because what if it's Owen? Oh my gosh.
Final day. Waking up nice and early, cracking those eggs. Government shall rise again. This is why we need faith in the establishment. And I think we'll get it over the finish line here.
Ben, Jams, it's clear why you all love this game. It's just so fun when I see some of the smartest people that I know so confused and wrong and arguing. Just great job here on everything so far.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is going to be potentially a greater job for Owen because he's got a really, really hard decision here. Does he kill Christian, thus giving Christian use of his ability? Does he kill Dwight, probably the most valuable good player alive, but Owen has told Dwight that he's protecting him? Or does he kill PG, thus basically confirming PG as being good and therefore
He
Steven's
said he had a
information
plan.
probably being good?
I think that part of I think the next step of the plan was to kill Dwight and blame it on Christian.
Yeah, as a poisoner, so I guess that frames PG as the imp. That's going to be tough for him to achieve. But to
Let's
be
see.
fair, there are no easy paths for him at this point.
Wow. We're getting down
The
to it
man
here.
with the plan.
It's kind of working, but now it's not because they've picked up the fact that both Dwight and Steven could not have been poisoned the entire time. Or one of them would have had to be removed from poison. So it cannot be true that both Emily is the poisoner and that Christian is bad.
So what do you do?
I think I need to use their big brains against them and just keep making them confused and hope I somehow slither through. So I think I have to kill PG here. And because I think they'll eventually noodle it out that if Emily was the poisoner, there's no way I've been poisoned as the monk. And I've contemplated killing Dwight. And I still might. Oh, this is so hard with the shot clock too, because if they believe there's a Chef 1, there's a world where Gabby and Christian are evil, but the only world where Christian is evil is that he's the poisoner. So I think I have to kill PG here. Just keep as many variables in as possible, and I think I might be cooked here. But this has gone on longer than I thought it would when Marianne got herself killed on the first day. So I shall kill PG.
All right. All right, Owen, good luck out there.
Thank you. We'll see how it goes. I still think we might be able to get everything on to Christian here, and I need to hammer the fact that Christian took advantage of me, and Christian planted the seed in my head that he was the Raven Keeper, because that is such an easy role to role swap with the monk. I'm just hoping Dwight and Christian, they just big brain each other to death, and I just get missed in the crossfire. That's my best hope.
So he decides to murder PG. What do you think of that decision?
I think it's a good call. I think killing Dwight would almost certainly have just turned Dwight's ire towards Owen, regardless of what kind of poison world he tries to spin. I think killing Christian could have been a good choice because so few people believe Christian right now that whatever information he claimed to have gotten, people might just disbelieve it. I don't know. What do you think, Jams?
I love this kill. I think that if I were in Owen's shoes, this is what I would do. And that's because exactly what Owen said. This is the kill that gives the most options. And when you have a situation where good players for the entire game have been building worlds where a lot of the other good players are evil and they're just really turning each other against each other, I actually think from a mechanical standpoint, evil's best bet will be to frame a world where Fishback, Steven, is actually the starting demon who killed himself to turn Christian the Poisoner into the demon.
Wow.
I don't know if anyone evil in this game will realize that and actually be able to build that, but I do think some of the players on the good team might actually even come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
So I think that killing PG here is a great call. Her info seems real, even if it's about Emily or Christian, and either way, I think it gives Owen the most opportunities.
And I think that Owen has done something very shrewd here in that he has partnered up with Dwight, who's probably the most respected player in the game. And Owen is probably looked at as one of the people with the least blood on the clock tower respect and reverence from the rest of the crew. And Owen has made himself a very trusted ally for Dwight, to the point where I don't think that Dwight sees Owen as a potential baddie at all. So by keeping Dwight in the game, I think that Dwight will continue to vouch for Owen and not come after him. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
See. Well, we've still got to see what Dwight makes of Gabby being the Slayer, so let's get him in here.
I'm in final 3, supposedly, if someone died, so that's interesting.
You are indeed, and you get yet another night of information. I think you might be breaking Undertaker records at this point.
Love to see it.
Well, you dig up the corpse of Gabby and learn that she was, in fact, the Slayer.
Okay. Okay, fun. That's intriguing. Evil has played such a good game. It's not solvable right now. There's nothing mechanically solvable. Yeah, this is tough. I think Owen dies tonight. If Owen doesn't die, I have to be suspicious of him.
The wheels are always spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See them start to rev up.
Let's go out there and see how this shakes out.
Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid the demons in town have developed a new and even more horrific way of offing the townsfolk. It's a method of execution they call the Perpetual Grill, or for short, PG.
Oh, whoa.
Interesting.
I'd like to
Okay.
posit a world where the chef one is Dwight and Owen, because I know it's not me, and I perhaps foolishly jumped on the bandwagon where Owen claimed to be the monk and hatched a plan with Dwight. Maybe it's not both of them, but it could be a combination of Dwight and somebody, or maybe Owen and Dwight, because where Dwight and Owen hatched a plan to claim monk and then sink a kill.
So basically, what I said that you would have done, you think other people did?
Yeah, because there's Chef One. The Chef One would otherwise put you and me together, Gabby. Do you believe that? Right? We don't believe that.
But also, I was speaking, as chef, I was speaking to Franny that there was a possibility that I could have been poisoned.
Yeah,
on night 1.
Yeah.
Right?
We can't all
be poisoned. We can't all be poisoned at once.
I think this absolutely has to be Christian.
It does not absolutely have to be me.
Dwight, what information did you get last night?
There are no other worlds, Franny?
I got
so didn't Dwight at the beginning did anyone know that you were chef, Marianne? People knew, right? Because there was chef info out there.
I think I hinted to a couple of people. Dwight straight out immediately guessed it. And so
I just want to say,
go ahead.
Dwight at the beginning warned us: if you're the Undertaker, be suspicious of it. Don't say your role. That way we can confirm that the Undertaker. But every single Undertaker has already been known. So
That's why because I was afraid of this exact scenario. If someone's gonna say like, "Oh, you just knew all the roles." That's why Marianne's the only one where I didn't know in advance, and also the Emily Poisoner thing.
He said it. I said it before he said it in public. Before he said that, I was the one. Like, I think he was saying it to build trust with him. Everything that Dwight has said has made me like, unless he's like, what's it called, marinating me.
Good word.
Like, thank you. Then it's like I feel as if he's okay.
Yeah, I do too.
My thing currently is I can't make sense of Fishback's empath information.
Can I say, but wouldn't
dying.
if Christian was the spy, would he not? Yes, that's what my audio.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Christian can't be the imp, right?
That would mean that I'm not the imp at the worst case, so you definitely shouldn't kill me, Franny.
We'll let Franny finish her thought too.
So Fishback.
Sorry, I apologize.
My thought is, well, actually, I'm realizing that my two thoughts contradict each other. My first thought was that if Christian is the spy, he would register as good to Fishback was the empath. My other thought is I'm wondering if there's a world where Fishback was the imp. He came to me immediately, told me that he was the empath, felt really good about me and Christian. He said he got good on both of us. I think it was a move to gain my trust and to also get me to trust Christian. Could he have killed himself in the night and passed to Christian as the spy?
I was just about to say that, Franny. So
okay.
yeah, that's good.
And then, so it's those two and
but,
Emily.
But also, Fishback is
also
putting a lot of heat on me in the last few days. It would
I
really...
literally was the one who said it would be Chris.
Yeah, she's been the one pushing it. I don't think that rule makes a lot of sense. I like the way you're thinking.
That normally doesn't work.
Okay, folks. I'm going to go ahead and say you don't have to make them immediately, but nominations are open. I think Fishback's had his hand up for a while, so maybe we should let him talk. But yeah, nominations are.
Yeah, I mean, I was basically going to say, my information, assuming it is not. So I went through and tried to match up the information that I got and the information Dwight got with any kind of world, and I was having a lot of trouble.
That's why.
Yeah. I think there's a world. So there obviously like some kind of poisoning, like maybe squares the circle. I didn't have time to like work through every possibility there. There. I got zeros for everybody. I actually was kind of getting suspicious of PG, like maybe I was poisoned on that night. Obviously, that's not a possibility anymore.
What did you get last night? Oh, you're dead.
I'm dead. Yeah. Is there a world where it's Owen or Dwight or Dwight? Like I'm. Why not? But like
it's
like
Christian.
No. Because I've truly gotten zero every night. I've gotten zero every night.
Why can't it? Can you talk me through
the world?
Hard logic here. Why not?
It's great. It's a great question. So at least all the people who are pointing their fingers at me, it doesn't track with me being ever on their team, which they could be
But I'm not talking about the social. I'm not talking about the social
mechanics. There's a lot of worlds available. You were saying only one world was available to me. There are multiple worlds that could be available. But the point is like,
disprove the world that I said. You want to disprove the world that I said?
So the world that you say that
where I star pass?
Basically, it's basically Fishback's star pass to me. It's not a mechanical disprove. It's saying that Fishback is the one putting heat on me at the last minute when he could have jumped on board to like on trying to build other worlds. And right now, I think he's starting to question it, which I think is correct because I have to make. I feel like I have to make the right call here because I'm not sure I trust either Owen or Dwight at this point.
Okay,
because they were in cahoots.
One thing I want to say, Owen and Christian, who knew about y'all's role swap? Because I'm intrigued both of y'all are alive to this point.
Me as well.
Spy.
I cannot grasp.
I mean, you too, Dwight.
I would say I don't think he's a monk. I don't think he's a monk. I think that's a
Emily, the world was like. So Owen was the claiming monk who's protecting me all game. So I could never die as long as Owen's alive.
Assuming he's the monk. I mean, if Marianne's Chef 1 is real information, then you and Owen and Dwight could be the evil ones, right?
That's why. But I was writing it down last night, so I'm like, but I was like, if my Chef 1 is correct, it must have been Owen or Dwight. Or if Gabby was evil, it was you two, but she's not evil. Or it was Emily and PG who's now dead. Or but then if I was poisoned, it all just goes up to hoots. That's my big fear.
I just feel like I'm getting yanked around.
Info.
Oh
Dwight, if you believe the Chef 1,
Final call.
Maybe you think it's me and Christian.
Dwight,
let's say it's not me, and you're Chef 1. Who is it?
Christian, Gabby, Spy plus Emily.
But why did Gabby kill herself?
Well, she didn't.
I volunteered.
No, but she nominated.
She nominated
because
herself.
she knew.
She's a minion. She's a minion, and this would happen.
No.
And she knew that there would be one person left
So,
available.
Steven, I gotta choose Owen or Dwight. That's what I look at.
I have no idea.
So this is really well done by the evil team here.
Yes.
Whoever it is, great job. But go on. Okay.
I'm
So-
ending
I
the
feel-
day in 10 seconds.
Are we feeling Dwight?
nominate
is
Christian.
Owen,
Fine.
tell us why you have nominated Christian.
Well, feel like the day shouldn't end because that's just good for evil.
I was going to nominate too. I was trying to figure out which one of you guys to do.
And just
kinda think it's-
my brain
could
is
be wrong.
melting with all the possible worlds here, but it seems like the most lead to this possibility. And I just didn't want a free imp kill tonight and the game to end that way. So I'd rather go swinging and hope I'm correct here.
That's actually a good read, Owen.
I'm voting for this.
No, hold on.
Christian.
I got to
knew that-
defend myself. I mean, honestly, I'm trying. All I'm thinking about is whether or not I got to make a case against either Dwight or
Yeah.
Owen. That's all I'm thinking about right here. Because again, the worlds are like where Steve. The reason I'm not the imp. There's worlds where you can build around and
Yes.
spy. In which case, that should definitely not be
agree.
executed. That you will lose. You know, by you I mean all of us. But to be clear, but the
Wait.
the-
What does that mean?
Yeah.
If you
There's
execute
a
the
world in which
spy,
she's a
you won't
spy,
win by
but
executing
not
the
the
spy.
imp.
There's a world
But
where I'm
you
the
have to get
spy,
the imp.
but I can't be the imp. And
could've
I,
been
But you
Star
were
Pass
the
too.
spy.
I think
He
it's
could've
I'm
been the
feeling
spy.
Dwight or Owen.
You think it's a
oh,
me?
I see. But I
don't
think
think
I'm
so.
sorry.
All right.
I'm
We're
gonna
going to
push hard
hand
for
the ball
Dwight.
back to
So
Christian.
explain the
Christian,
night-
finish your thought, then we're going to run the vote.
I'm gonna push hard for Dwight on here. Look, I don't. Please keep like enough votes so that we can do this on Dwight afterwards. Because
Can we just do
seriously,
3 votes for this, and then that keeps Christian on the block, and then we have the option.
I mean,
to,
I don't think I should go regardless.
I'm running
but-
the vote.
We need more than
That
3.
feels I'm good with like 4 or 5. I don't want to do
I'm doing
less
5
because then
because
there could be
Emily's not
Don't
voting
do
until
two.
the
All
end.
we need is 2.
Whoa! Don't get five! Don't get five!
All we need is 2. Why are we voting so?
Why are so
No,
many
that
people
was
voting?
wrong.
I agree. That's
5 is
that's
enough.
super sus.
That was
super
wrong.
sus.
Hold on. Do you think it could have been Dwight World?
Dwight asked Owen the monk to protect him.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did.
that night nobody died. So like that's either a mechanic that makes sense, or Dwight knew Owen the monk was protecting him and nobody died, or Owen bluffing the monk knew
Correct.
that nobody. So all three of this were.
Oh,
Dwight
Owen
is
didn't
devious
like,
enough
Owen
to make
said
this work.
Monk, Ravenkeeper, Undertaker. I said, if you're the monk, protect me because I know I'm Undertaker. So he's either monk or Ravenkeeper.
But if
But if
the
my
word
info
spy-
can't square with yours, Dwight, like then one of us
Exactly.
is lying.
That's
and
why I
think it's
have
you.
to believe it's Christian because I think you're the empath lying to protect.
That makes
Christian.
me
I
feel
think
like
it's
it's
Dwight.
Dwight.
Oh my
I think it's
God.
Dwight.
I'm going to end
It's
the
Dwight.
day in 10 seconds.
I nominate Dwight.
Okay, Christian. Anything to add to what you've already said about Dwight?
Not much, other than just to point out all the people who had beef with me, who are now cleared, are now starting to come around to the fact that this is Dwight now, and that's really what it comes down to for me. It's like in terms of like trying to sell it to you, because I know I'm not evil. My biggest mistake was not voting for Gabby the one time. Then I voted for her anyway after she. So I think it's clear Gabby and I are not
We're
both
not on the
evil
same
together. I mean, I mean, you had to believe. Fanny, do you believe Steven is evil? I mean, is that what you think? Because that's the only world where I'm the imp that has to die. Unless
I do,
you were.
yeah.
No, one question I want to have.
Franny,
for the
we've been
hands-
on.
Okay, no. Other people, hands up. PG, I have a question for you. You have an investigator ping on both Emily and Christian, correct?
Yes.
Emily's going to raise her hand on this after you. So you're voting with both Emily and Christian, and this ties on me currently.
And that will tie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
we,
do
at
it.
current, unless Owen also votes on this, it's 6. Like it's at 5 right now. PG, you can't vote on this with your.
Yo, if
entire
Emily
there's no
votes,
word
I'm
to be
taking my
gaslit
hand
here?
down. If Emily votes, I'm putting my hand.
No,
or-
I'm scared of Owen. I'm
One,
gonna be
two.
Owen. If you marry me this whole game,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it might be
so
Owen. I think it might be
impressed.
Owen.
The game's
So,
over.
Yeah, the
there's
thing
only
is-
three.
I'm
There's
going
only
to
3
run the
I
vote,
voted
guys.
for Dwight.
I'm
PG,
going to
PG.
run
Ow.
the vote. 6
Okay,
is
guys,
the minimum
you're going to
required.
lose
Six
voting on
votes.
me. I'm telling you,
6
guys. I was protect.
is the minimum required to execute Dwight. 5 to tie.
If it's
These
Owen,
votes-
we have to release this back to back. It's like the
You
Owen
guys
sequence.
can't vote on this. The top 3. This is
No,
a
it's
mistake.
not
I'm
me.
telling you, you're about to lose this game on this because Emily's gonna.
We don't have enough.
No,
we don't have
no,
enough
no,
votes
no,
anyway.
no,
already voted.
Game
My
over.
game's gone.
It
Game
doesn't
over.
matter.
And
it's game over.
Too many people voted.
Congratulations.
4
Evil
is not
team.
enough. There are now no longer enough votes
Owen?
on the board to beat
Yeah.
the 5 that we have
It
on
was
Christian.
freaking-
That means Christian is inevitably executed.
If you
and
did
dies.
this-
The game
Owen!
is over.
Owen.
The game is over.
I don't know what y'all are
Owen,
talking
is
about.
Owen.
Is it Owen?
The game
Yeah,
is
look
over
at
and the
that.
evil team has won.
Congratulations, evil team. Congratulations, evil team.
Let's go.
Well done. Well done.
No.
Good job.
What a redemption. Jeez.
Yeah, we got to release this together as like one evil.
Yeah, release
Yeah.
those back.
We
to
know,
back.
Release
we
the
know,
tapes.
we know.
They've known this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's a great story. It's a great story.
It is. It's a redemption arc. Okay, where to begin? Where do we begin? Let's start with Gabby, our Slayer, who through the shot on day one. Gabby, you were very close. You did shoot an evil player. You did not shoot the demon. That evil player, of course, was Emily the Poisoner, who did not bank on there being an actual virgin in play.
No shit! No.
but honestly,
I'm so sorry, Franny.
It was good. Immediately nominating Franny, taking away the virgin's ability, wasting everyone's time with like a 4-day argument that really never ended. It was brilliant work. Well done. This Poisoner Hood was somewhat known to PG, our investigator. On the other side of that, we had Christian, our Raven Keeper, who survived right until the last. Well, didn't survive right until the last, did you, Christian? Very close to the last. Sadly did not die at night. Stephen Fishback, our empath, who got 100% sober and healthy information. Correct zeros between Franny and Christian. Correct 0 between Christian and PG. You may notice that the Poisoner was executed on day 2. Well, on day 1, you executed the imp, Marianne.
Whoa!
Wow. Of course, that meant that Owen, the Scarlet Woman, had to spend the whole game as the imp on his own.
Oh my god.
Wow, Owen, way to go.
Well done. Great job.
I'm sorry, Dwight.
That's so good.
When he started as the Scarlet Woman and became the imp on night 2. Dwight was poisoned on night 2 when he incorrectly learned that Marianne was the chef, and then spent the rest of the game sober and healthy, sat next to Kane, our mayor. The evil team's bluffs were Recluse, Chef, and Fortune Teller. That means that Owen's monk bluff wasn't even a demon bluff. He just plucked it out the air. Well done, Owen.
Well done.
Well done.
I was so excited to work with you, Owen. It's like, yeah, let's role swap.
I know. Then I was building the world where it's like, did Christian trick me and just say Raven Keeper because I told him monk first? Then I was just like, them two are gonna big brain each other to death, and I've just got to sit back and let it happen.
Owen, after everything you've been through today, how does this all feel?
This is a very sweet victory, Rob. That first game, I got so unlucky, and I realized my error about 10 seconds after I killed PG the Raven Keeper, and I was like, there's a world where I'm screwed immediately. And I was, just as luck would have it. And then, of course, this game, Marianne gets herself executed on day 1, and Emily pulled off that virgin bluff that all the sus in the world was on her. And so I really thought I was cooked, but I felt good that Dwight and I had built a rapport. We obviously have some trust after playing Survivor together, and I did myself a favor, because Dwight, when I gave you my bluffs, you said, if you're monk, protect me. And for whatever reason, I decided just to wink at the camera and just wink at you when I did that. So then that set me up to sink a kill that night and build trust with you, and then just let it ride from there.
Dang it.
I am so impressed with you, and also I'm so mad at you right now.
It was amazing.
I am
That was all Owen.
so upset.
That was so good.
That's so good, though.
So
I'm exhausted. That was terrifying.
Yeah, twice in a row. Oh my god.
Awesome.
wow.
I know.
Oh,
What
and
a
can
great
I
end.
say, after the first game, I got a text from Owen's wife, Sammy, that said, everything okay? I heard Owen screaming from across the room. So glad
Screaming
you
in
got here.
victory now.
Yeah, screaming in victory.
Well
exactly.
done. Couldn't have scripted it any better.
So great.
I was even saying too, like, there's no way the monk should still be alive at this point if they know who the monk is, and I just let that go because I trust you as a person so much. I let that blind me, Owen. God damn it.
Marianne, how about for you that you got an earnest apology from Stephen Fishback in the middle of the game?
Wrong. Listen, I was right for the first half of the game.
You
It's the second half
were
right.
so right. But like the thing is, I literally left that conversation, and my heart was like, this man is going to be on my ass for this whole game. But Emily, this is where you helped, because I was always going to claim Chef 1, and Emily poisoned Dwight so perfectly that Dwight was like, okay, I kind of trust. And I slowly started to build trust up with people, being like, hey, Fishback, I just want to explain my reasoning. Hey, Franny, this is why you should trust me. And then in the end, people really believed I was Chef, so then I could make the pieces subtly move things back and forth so people could really,
Marianne,
make sure that Omen shines.
What prompted you to claim Chef 1 when that is accurate? That's the part that's so crazy to me. Like, what was the reasoning there?
Yeah, explain yourself, Mary.
What prompted you to lie about it?
It's why we
good point.
Of course. Yeah. I claimed Chef 1 because I didn't know that the Virgin double bluff was about to happen. So I thought that, and so in my mind, I was like, okay, if they kill someone evil, and like I'm like if I build trust, they're gonna kill maybe PG or they'll kill Gabby or Dwight. So I'm like, it's more kills around rather than being like back and forth. And it worked out pretty well once you killed me, and then it star-crossed to Owen because it did protect him for quite a bit of time.
It's worth noting as well that Marianne's fake chef 1 is a lie, because in the world where Marianne is the chef, she can't be part of that 1.
Well, right, yeah, that was
so.
It
is
logic
basically
puzzle.
a lie, yeah. Because while it was technically the truth, in the world where that 1 is true, Marianne is the chef and not the imp that's part of that 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Dwight,
So
why
more
were you
people
so?
die.
Why did you buy that? That was the thing that, like, you believing that she was the chef was. I was like,
The
Dwight's
10
smarter than
votes
me.
are just like, I can't possibly believe that the minions and everything voted on like an evil player, but lo and behold, everyone said, yeah, we don't need the imp anymore. So
when I found out there was a Scarlet Witch, I'm like, this is actually great for me. Like, there's no pressure whatsoever.
On you.
I can now. I was like, I can just pretend to be a chef and build trust with people, and like it's zero stakes because I only have 1 vote, so I'm just going and planting little seeds. Sorry, Owen. Thank you, Owen.
Well, this was such a great end to this.
Yes,
that was a good back.
That was great.
That was.
I just figured Dwight and Christian would just be built. I can't build worlds as fast as y'all do, but I did see that opportunity to force a nomination there, because if I just let the day end, I would have won anyway. So I just feel
you sold it. You sold it well.
You sold that perfectly.
Yeah.
Ben and Jams, if people want to play Blood on the Clocktower and find out more about the game, where should they go for that?
They should head over to bloodontheclocktower.com, where you can learn everything that you need to know about the game. And if you would like to get involved with the app, you can access it at botc.app. And if you want to subscribe to the app so you can run your own games on it, head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/BOTC online.
Thanks again to all of our amazing survivors, especially Steven and Christian, who do so much of the work and the planning of bringing us all together. Steven, Christian, you put so much work into making these things happen. And so, job well, not so much in the game.
And to be humiliated like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's what
you work very hard to
lose
come
on
out
camera,
looking
that's
not
right.
so great in the end. But thank you for all your hard work. That the response to these has been so great. We love to get your reaction in the comments. Let us know if you're enjoying these things, and we'll work on bringing you more. Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Blood on the Clocktower. We'll see you next time.